loose ball.
It's time for Columbus Sports Live. Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by It's time for the Titans on your new home for Columbus High School Athletics, Columbus Sports Live.
And good Tuesday evening. Welcome on here to Columbus High School as we are set for another night of high school basketball here in the state of Kansas. As tonight the Columbus Titans take on a close rival in the Galena Bulldogs coming out of tournament week. Columbus on the girls' side did not get to complete the tournament. They were supposed to complete it yesterday, but due to some ice in the area, Columbus could not travel to Southeast to play in that round robin to finish out their tournament. Columbus ended with a 1-1 record in the tournament. They dropped their quarterfinal game to Southeast to move to the round robin bracket where they dropped where they won 56-8 over the Baxter. So Columbus coming off of a good win, a big win, motivation win for the team, and hopefully that'll carry over into tonight's game as Galena has quite a few people to watch out for on their young squad. We'd like to let you know that Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus, where you don't need to travel for quality, compassionate care with Mercy of Columbus right around the corner. They're your local quality health care provider in the region. To learn more, visit mercy.net. We will step away for 2 minutes and come back here on the Vital Signs pregame show. We'll tell you about Galena's record so far as they are also coming out of tournament week from the Tony DeBray Classic down in Liberal, Missouri. A missing piece to the Columbus puzzle is back this week. We'll tell you about that coming up more here as we kick off the Vital Signs pregame show. We're back in 2 minutes. This is your home for Columbus High School Athletics, Columbus Sports Live.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
And welcome back here as we kick off the Vital Signs pregame show here on Columbus Sports Live. The Titans' execution is vital to their success. And at Vital Signs, they know how important execution is. That's why they help you through the entire process from design to installation. Follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company. Well, looking at the lineup for Galena, they do not return many off of last year's team, but a few names that you need to be potent of are on the female side. You know, Arista Sturgis was a big scorer last year for Columbus. Morgan Strong got quite a few minutes in last year's game. Of course, the last time these two teams met on the basketball court was quarterfinals of Sub-State right here in this very gym. Galena came in and upset the Titans 48-39 in that quarterfinal game. They would lose to Cherryvale the following game in the semifinals. Megan Fields, the senior, also getting some good minutes for Galena this year. Riley Boyce, the junior. Dakota Bennett, the sophomore. All potent names that Columbus should watch for. Along with that, another new name that Galena will bring into their lineup tonight will be Riley Meyer. If you don't know the last name, you will after tonight. Galena has been coached by Matt Meyer for a long time, and that is her daughter. And Galena has had a pretty good track record of basketball, to say the least, under him. So you know that she's going to be a dangerous threat. Galena comes in 2-8 on the year. They've taken some tough losses to some very good teams around the area. They started off the season with a loss over Thomas Jefferson. They lost to Caney Valley. They lost to Girard. So 3 straight losses to start the season for the Bulldogs. Picked up a win 39-20. Over the St. Paul Indians, beat Baxter Springs 54-33, so actually one of Baxter's closer games. Took a loss to Frontenac to start the semester, 26-49. Took a loss to Colgan 22-73, and most recently took a loss to Riverton 20-45. That's in league play. They played in the Tony DeBrey Classic, lost to Colgan there 28-80, and lost to Pierce City 40-73. So Galena hoping for a much-needed motivation win. So is Columbus, as they come in right at 500 at 5-5. We'll take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll look at some matchups going on tonight around the area and talk about a missing puzzle piece that Columbus is going to hopefully much need in order to get the win tonight, as we have Gracie Major back in action. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Titan Basketball.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
Call service is outstanding in their field. especially for those that are stuck, well, out standing in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at ColesServiceLLC.com.
Why settle for less than the best? Croc-Can's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Croc-Can has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, it is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Croc-Can.
I need to make sure that you can hear. We're back here on the Vital Signs pregame show here on Columbus Sports Live. A few area matchups going on around the area tonight. Baldwin is at Wellsville. Eudora taking on to Topeka Highland Park. Of course, Girard taking on Fort Scott. That should be a good ball game. Paola is at Chanute. Spring Hill is in the Wellsville girls tournament. And if you're wondering, those Galena Bulldog fans, why we're not simulcasting tonight, it's because I didn't prep like I was supposed to and log into the Galena Channel's email account. And I got to verify that through the big fella BJ, so that didn't work. My bad. Broadcast will still be available here. And then some games going on later this week. Before Friday, when we'll see you next, Baldwin will take on Blue Valley Southwest. Eudora takes on Ottawa, and Spring Hill will be back at the Wellsville tournament. Frontenac tonight taking on St. Mary's Colgan. The pretty much town rivalry there. Suburb rivalry, as they call it. Should be a good one in Frontenac. We'll keep you updated on some of those scores as we go around the area tonight. We'll take one more break, and we will come back and get you the starting lineups and the opening tip here from this girls' game as Columbus getting ready to take on the Bulldogs from Galena. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Titan Basketball.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
When it comes to protecting your family and belongings from the elements, East Avenue Structures has you covered. Second-to-none quality wood and metal frame buildings, cabins, carports, storm shelters, garages, and even storage containers. Choose from multiple, completely customizable styles. Plus, they're the only builder to determine size using the inside of the building, giving you every inch of space you pay for. With rent-to-own and finance options, check with them first before you overpay. East Avenue Structures, we have you covered.
And welcome back, everybody, to Columbus Sports Live as we are set for a good night of basketball here in the Southeast Kansas area. Should be a good one, as I don't know if they're going to do the national anthem or just go straight to the starting lineups. They're going to do the national anthem, I think, first. Well, we'll keep it here, I guess. I don't know.
Neither do I.
As I think one of the members of the Columbus High School choir will sing the national anthem. Waiting to get further instruction here. Yep, they'll do the national anthem, so we'll pause quickly for a 2-minute timeout as we get the national anthem underway.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Boys.
And we're back. India Daniels singing the national anthem for the Titans tonight. Oh,
Number 12.
and I just lost my audio.
Strong.
Oh, we got it back. Audio has been very
Number
tricky.
15, Westland Russell.
As I better sit down
And
before
number
this thing
21
completely
is
freaks
Riley
out.
Meyer.
So for Galena, they will start Riley Boyce. Number 12, number 3, Arista Sturgis. Number 12, Morgan Strong. Number 15, Westland Russell. And number 21, the freshman, Riley Meyer.
And now, the starting lineup for your
really
Lady
loud.
Titans.
Clint's always loud.
At guard, number 0, Katie Mooney.
For Columbus, it'll be number 0,
guard,
Katie Mooney.
Number 3, it's Briley Johnson.
Number 3, Briley Johnson.
At
Number
guard,
5, Ellie
number 5,
Helms.
Ellie Helms.
Number 12, Ava Harmon. And rounding out the starting
At
lineup
forward,
tonight will
number
be
12, senior Ava Harmon.
number 25, Macy
And
Allison.
number 25, senior Macy Allison.
Galena in their low navy uniforms.
Ty Sills and the head coach.
White letters and numerals outlined in gray. They're coached by Zach Shockey, assisted by Tara Bailey. Columbus in their home whites. Red letters and numerals outlined in gold, coached by Matt Leet and assisted by Ty Sills. Should be a good matchup. Okay, we got to. Okay, you're bumping your cord and it's bumping into mine, I think. Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, you had your chair on your cord.
I'm hoping that fixes it because I can barely see with this yellow bar in my way.
That's okay.
So my audio cuts out. Give me a break. We're going to try to do the best we can as the tip is controlled by Mooney in the backcourt. And that's how we'll get started offensively. Helms on the wing, over to Harmon in the corner for Johnson. Drives baseline, jumper on the low block or in the low post on the block, no good. And rebound controlled out of there by Galena. Riley Boyce will take it across the timeline here to start the game offensively for the Bulldogs. Her shot thrown up, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Katie Mooney. Helms inside for Allison, out for Mooney. In the corner for Harmon. And Mooney lost it off her dribble. She runs into the scorer's table. It's controlled by Galena. That is Russell that flips it over to Boyce. Boyce over to Sturgis. 3 on the way, nothing but net.
Sturgis for 3.
Arista Sturgis with the first bucket of the ball game. Galena takes an early 3-0 lead. Columbus, for some reason, notoriously also had trouble with this team. And they're going to get a travel on Ellie Helms if she was trying to pass it out of the lane. It'll go back to Galena. An exciting boys game, a rivalry from the last couple of years, and both teams lose pretty much the same amount, keep one of their big scorers, and lose pretty much everybody else. We'll cover that at halftime of this girls' game. And Galena throws it away inside, and Mooney will take it up. Dobson pops a 3 from the slot. Good. Nothing but net for Katie Mooney. Ties the ball game at 3-all. Boyce takes it across, will drive inside and back it out. Here's Meyer. Bounce pass for Strong in the corner, and it's stolen away by Mooney, and she'll flip it over to Johnson. Helms will control it across the timeline. Helms drives in, and they're going to get a blocking foul on Weslyn Russell.
15, Weslyn Russell. That's
her first of the quarter.
Checking in for Galena is going to be number 5, Dakota Bennett.
Dakota Bennett will check into the ball game. Just a sophomore. This Galena team pretty young with not a lot of seniors. And they're going to get a travel on Katie Mooney as she fell down where she could get the pass off and then go back to Galena. Galena, even though they're young, they've still got the same number of seniors Columbus has with 2. Well, Columbus has got more than that, but only 2 seniors on the floor right now. What was the call?
A charge.
Offensive foul. See, that goes on.
Number 2, Riley Boyce.
That was on Boyce, her first personal.
Team second.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of
Checking in
audio
for Galena is
problems
gonna be number
tonight.
10,
I'm like cutting in and out and not good. There we go. That momentarily solved it. We'll see how long that lasts. Mooney in the corner. Out for Helms, Harmon. Helms wide open, wing 3, rims off, rebound under there by Bennett. Or no, that was number 10, I'm sorry. Katie Thompson, just a freshman
Fouls on Columbus.
in the game as Coach Shockey's replaced a good majority here of the starting 5.
Team first.
That foul went on Harmon, that's her first personal. The first team foul of the quarter for the Titans. Boys will control it across. Stops and pops a three from the corner. Missed everything. Rebound by Katie Mooney. Helms thought about the three. He'll drive inside. Lucky she didn't get a travel. It'll back out to Mooney. Mooney will reset the offense here. 4:44 left to go in the first quarter. Johnson thought about the three. He'll take it baseline. Back it out for Katie. Left open in the slot. No good. Rebound controlled by Harmon, and her shot's off the glass and good. Good shot there from Ava. 5-3. Columbus on top by 2. And Coach Shockey will call a timeout.
By Galena, it'll be a 30-second timeout.
So a quick timeout here from Coach Shockey. We'll take it with him. We're back in 30 seconds on your home for Columbus High School Athletics, Columbus Sports Live.
When it comes to protecting your family and belongings from the elements, East Avenue Structures has you covered. Second-to-none quality wood and metal frame buildings, cabins, carports, storm shelters, garages, and even storage containers. Choose from multiple, completely customizable styles. Plus, they're the only builder to determine size using the inside of the building, giving you every inch of space you pay for. With rent-to-own and finance options, check with them first before you overpay. East Avenue Structures, we have you covered.
Five to 3. It is a 2-point Titan lead. The 4:24 left to go in the first. Coach Shockey calls the timeout. Get a little moisture on the court here. Boyce will drive inside, trying to find an open path to the basket, and they're going to get a whistle and a foul.
Fouls on Columbus, number 5, Ellie Helms. That's her first, team second.
And Helms will pick it off the inbound and take it the other way. Trying to add to their 2-point lead. Harmon, long 2, rims off. And Johnson stepped on the inbound, and it'll go back to Galena. With 3:54 left to go in the first quarter, we've seen a lot of shot attempts, nothing, or not a lot go in for either team. And that was Dakota Bennett that mishandled the pass.
Checking in for Galena is going to be number 12, Morgan Strong.
And it'll stay with the Bulldogs as Riley Boyce will inbound it on the far side. Up top for Bennett. Bennett back to Boyce. Nearly had her pocket picked. Will take a long 2. High arc, no good. The putback from number 12, Morgan Strong, no good. And it goes out of bounds back to Columbus.
Checking in for Galena is going to be number 3, Arista Sturgis.
Arista Sturgis back into the ball game for the Bulldogs as Coach Shockey trying to find some rhythm here. Going back to most of his original starting 5. Helms backs it in at the foul stripe from 16 feet, and they're going to get a tie-up. Alternating possession will give it to the Bulldogs.
The arrow goes to Galena.
Boys over to Sturgis. Cross-court pass for Riley. And a charge on Riley Boyce. That's her second charge of the game. So second, she's got 2 fouls. Oh, never mind. I got that one on Bennett, so it would have been away from the ball charge.
That's her first, team third.
So cross that one off for Boyce and hand it to Bennett. Her first offensive foul. First foul of the game. Shot no good at the other end. And Galena will take it the other way. Inside the lane, they'll get a whistle and a foul. Pushing foul on Ellie.
Number 5, Ellie Helms.
Her first.
That's her second. Team third.
I missed one.
Checking in for the Titans will be number 2, Gracie Major, and number 13, Trinity Green.
I'm giving Ellie a little too much credit on the fouls there. That was Trinity Green and Grace Major checking for the first time tonight.
Riley Meyer.
Galena nearly loses it off the inbound. Major nearly picked her pocket and is tipped and stolen away as Katie Mooney will bring it up. And they're going to get a travel on Katie Simpson on the baseline. Going to go back to Galena. So pretty dry first quarter offensively. It's only 5-3, and neither team's made a shot in about 2 minutes of game time. Boyce hands it off for Russell. Boyce back over to Strong. Long three on the way. Rims off. And it'll go out of bounds. Back to Columbus. Columbus going to have to pick up the offensive pressure here. 2:15 left to go in the first quarter. They've held on to a 2-point lead, a minimal lead at best, for quite some time. Green in the corner, inside for Simpson on the low block. We'll get it out for Major. Long three, no good. Simpson there for the rebound, and the putback rattles in. 2 points for Katie Simpson. Extends the Columbus lead to 4. Russell back over to Boyce. Boyce drives in the lane, and they're going to get a blocking foul.
Fouls on Columbus, number 2.
Katie Simpson.
Excuse me, number 23, Katie Simpson. That's her first. Team 4.
And that will bring 4 team fouls for Columbus. One more, and that puts Galena in the bonus. Bounced off Katie Simpson on the inbound, but they're going to give it to Columbus anyway. I don't know about that one.
Me neither.
Looks like it just straight went off Katie Simpson's leg, but they're going to say Columbus ball. Mooney in the corner, launches a three, too strong. Rebound by Trinity Green. The putback no good, and it lands in the hands of Arista Sturgis, nearly stolen away, and they're going to get a whistle and a foul.
Fouls on Columbus.
Refs
0,
are not letting them play tonight.
That's her first. Team 5th.
Galena will shoot free throws as creates 5 team fouls on the Titans, with Simpson with 1, Harmon with 1, Mooney with 1, and Ellie Helms with 2. First one good from Sturgis.
For Galena to shoot the 2 shots will be number 3, Arista Sturgis.
And she has got the only points for Galena so far tonight. Second one rims out, rebound by Green. Major over to Green and on the corner for Johnson. Cross court from Major to Mooney. Trying to set something up from the outer perimeter, and Galena's not letting them have it so far. Inside for Katie Simpson, back out for Mooney. Pass it out for Green, over to Major. Trinity Green tried a long 2, no good, and the rebound pulled out of there by Sturgis. Jump ball tie-up, alternating possession to keep the ball here.
The arrow favors the Titans.
And Mooney will inbound it in the backcourt as Coach Leet gets upset about something. Mooney nearly had her pocket pick. She'll take it baseline. Shot no good, but a whistle and a foul. And Mooney will go to the line to shoot a pair. Going to get that foul.
Fouls on Galena, number 21, Riley Meyer.
Meyer, her first.
That's her first.
That's the 4th team foul for Galena. And they are not letting them play tonight.
To the line for the Titans, going to be number 0, Katie Mooney.
First one no good. Second one, rims out, and rebound by Russell. Galena, with under 30 seconds in the first quarter, going to try to hold it for final shot and maybe tie this game up. As Boyce will stare at the clock and try to draw a play, or signal a play. Boyce over to Meyer. Top of the key three on the way. High arcing shot, no good. And rebound by Major. Landing in a couple of different hands. Mooney launches it at the buzzer, no good. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Columbus with a narrow lead by 3. 7-4 the score. Columbus on top. We'll take a 1-minute break, and we're back on Columbus Sports Live after this.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
And we are back. 7-4 to start the second quarter of action. Columbus on top by 3. Had a lot of trouble scoring, had a lot of trouble getting inside. Refs are not letting them play. A lot of touch fouls. And that's a jump ball.
Jump ball called on the floor.
It'll go back to Columbus.
The arrow goes to the Lady Titans.
Oh, yep. Man, I really got to remember jump ball positions.
Just look at the arrow.
Well, sometimes they don't change it before I say it.
I should.
It's not automated. Inside for Allison off the pass from the perimeter. Mooney, corner 3 on the way. Good.
Mooney for 3.
Nice shot there from Katie. The lead is 6. As Boyce trying to work it across half court. Trapped off a triple team, loses it out of bounds. It'll go back to the Titans. Columbus starting to pick up the pressure. Allison outside for Harmon. Back inside, pass swatted away. It'll stay with the Titans. That was Russell that batted it out. As Johnson will get the long inbound for Ellie Helms. Over to Mooney. Back over to Ellie. Helms back to Mooney. She tries another 3. This one rims out. And rebound controlled by Boyce. Russell was open for a 3. Sturgis will take it. Bounces off. Rebound by Harmon. Ellie Helms, corner 3 on the way, no good. Rebound by Johnson. The putback from Macy Allison is up and in. 12-4. It is now an 8-point Titan lead. Inside for Sturgis, over to Russell, and her shot's off the glass and good.
Russell for 2, timeout on the floor.
And Coach Leet takes
Called by Columbus.
30 seconds. Talk it over with his team. We'll take it with him. We're back after this TV timeout. to Columbus High School.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
Ellie Helms takes it across the timeline with 5:53. Corner three on the way from Mooney, in and out. Rebound by Allison, and they're going to get I'm going to say it's going the other way.
Fouls on Columbus, number 25, Macy Allison.
They're going to get a foul on the rebound on
That's
Macy Allison.
First
foul. Team first of the quarter. Russell backs it out for Strong. Strong's shot from the foul stripe, in and out. Rebound by Johnson. Helms will take it across and carried it. It'll go back to Galena.
For Galena is going to be number 10, Katie Thompson.
Katie Thompson, the freshman, back in for the Bulldogs. As Coach Shockey going to run quite a bit of his bench here in the first half. That was Bennett inside for Russell, and they're going to get a whistle and a foul, I think, on Macy Allison. And if so, that'll be her second.
Fouls on Columbus, number 25, Macy Allison. That's her first, team second.
No, it's not.
Checking in for the Titans will be number 23, Katie Simpson.
That's her second foul.
Correction. 2 fouls on number 25.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Ball works out in the end. 3 on the way from Strong, no good. And rebound by Katie Simpson. Helms over for Johnson, out for Mooney. Mooney drives inside and gets a whistle and a foul. Shot no good. And then he'll go to the line to shoot free throws.
Fouls on Galena, number 10, Katie Thompson.
That'll be on Katie Thompson. That's her first personal.
Team first.
And the first team foul of the quarter for the Bulldogs.
And to the line for the Titans will be number 0, Katie Mooney.
First one for Katie up and in. And she makes both.
Mooney makes both.
Lady Titans looking a little better every game at the foul stripe. What you'd like to see is we're getting ready to hit the midway point of the season. And turnover. Galena couldn't handle the pressure. Head to Ellie Helms, off the glass and good. Ellie's first points of the night. It is a 10-point Titan lead, 16-6. Pass swatted, nearly stolen away by Katie Simpson. It'll stay here with the Bulldogs with 4:29 left to go in the half. Long 3 on the way from Boyce, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Katie Mooney. Over to Simpson. Over for Helms in the corner, left her open for a 3 and she hits. 5 straight for Ellie Helms. It is a 13-point lead here with 4 minutes left to go in the half. Pass too high for Riley Boyce, out of bounds. It'll go back to Columbus.
Checking in for Galena is going to be number 3, Arista Sturgis.
Arista
and number
Sturgis.
21, Riley Meyer.
We'll check back in along with Riley Meyer. Mooney, corner 3 on the way, no good. And they're going to get a foul on the rebound. It'll go the other way. They'll get this one on Simpson. And if so, that's her second.
Foul on Columbus, number Number 23, Katie Simpson. That's her second, team third.
Third team foul of the quarter. Sturgis's pass nearly poked away. Boyce will control it. Small Euro step in the lane. Shot no good, and they're going to get a foul on the rebound on Briley Boyce. And it'll go the other way.
Fouls on Galena, number 2, Riley Boyce.
That's her third.
Second,
or nope.
Team second.
They're right, that's her second. I accidentally wrote her in for one earlier. That's why. Start the clock. Thank you. Shot from Harmon, no good at the other end, and Sturgis will grab the rebound. What are they calling?
This has just been penalties galore.
Oh, that is the most ticky-tack foul I have ever seen.
That's her second.
That was literally this.
And checking in for the Titans will be number 13, Trinity.
That's how a few of them have felt so far in this one for sure.
Now to go on Harmon. That'll be the fourth team foul for Columbus. One more foul, and Galena will be in the bonus. Meyer spots up for a three, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Helms. Helms drives on the baseline, counted, and she's fouled.
Foul on Galena, number 15, Leslyn Russell. That's her second.
Russell.
Team third. And to the line for the Titans will be number 5, Ellie Helms.
That's Russell's second. And Helms gets the three-point play. Ellie Helms having a good second quarter. She's got 8. And it is 20-6. Columbus on top, or 22-6, I'm sorry. Columbus on top. Boy spins in the lane, will back it out. She's been known to take a long three ball, pretty much spot up from wherever, so got to watch that. Simpson Gardner on the baseline. Now Johnson, and they're going to get another whistle and a foul.
Fouls on Columbus. Number 3, Riley Johnson.
It's going to be Johnson's first, and that'll put Galena in the bonus.
Galena to shoot 2 shots will be number 2, Riley Boyce.
Like I said in the first quarter, they're just not letting him play. Breathe on him wrong, and it's a foul call. First one for Boys, bounces off.
Checking in for Galena is going to be number 12, Morgan Strong.
And Columbus did their homework, left Boys scoreless so far. Hope I didn't jinx it. We'll find out. I did. Whoops.
Well, it's only 1 point, so
yeah,
don't hurt yourself too bad.
I didn't plan on it. Johnson 3 on the way, bounces off, rebound by Green. We'll back it out for Simpson. Helms over to Johnson, inside for Ava Harmon, turns and faces at the basket, and her shot is rattled in.
Harmon shot
24-7. $17-point lead for Galena. Long three from Sturgis, off the basket. Russell will control the rebound. Sturgis to Boyce. And they're going to get a charge.
Fouls on Columbus. Number 5, Ellie Helms.
They're going to get an illegal screen, I think, on Ellie Helms.
To the line for Galena. To shoot the bonus will be number 2, Riley Boyce.
And Boyce will go to the foul line. Never mind. It will be Dakota Bennett. Guess ref had a change of heart.
Maybe. Seems like it might have been the right idea,
though. The Titans will be number 0, Katie Mooney, and number 2, Gracie Major.
Gracie Major back into the ball game. Neither free throw good from Bennett.
We can thank the ref for that one, for switching him around.
Yeah, no kidding. Green's pass poked away. It'll stay with the Titans with 1:36 left to go in the half. Simpson inbounds it for Major, over to Mooney. Mooney over to Green. Her pass nearly picked away. Mooney will control it in the slot. Give it up to Green again. Just kind of checking each other as good shot was rough, but a good pass inside from Major. The putback no good, and Galena will control it with 1:15. Sturgis will work it around the perimeter, open in the slot. Three, no good. Rebound by Harmon. Mooney over to Simpson. Simpson takes it baseline. Will back it out for Grace Major. Passed up the open three. Will give it up for Harmon. And now Mooney will control it. Over to Major. Mooney shakes her defender. Backs it out for Harmon. Over to Grace. Trinity Green in the corner. Columbus going to hold it probably for last shot as long as it doesn't get poked away. Katie Mooney will take it baseline. Draw a whistle and a foul.
Fouls on Galena, number 3, Arissa Sturgis.
That'll go on Sturgis. That's her first personal. And the fourth team foul on Galena. Pass swatted out of there by Russell as Simpson went up for the shot. It'll stay with Columbus with 22.2 seconds left to go in the first half. Major, three on the way, no good. Mooney will control it, and Columbus should just hold for final shot. But Mooney will spot up for a three, no good. And I think they're going to get a foul on Grace Major. She was kind of over the back. But we'll see who they put it on.
Yep. On Columbus, number 2, Gracie
That's
Major.
her first.
That's her first.
But it doesn't matter. Galena will go to the line, and that'll send Bennett.
Fifth.
Or nope. That'll send Strong to the foul stripe to redeem Bennett's earlier missed free throws. First one is good from Morgan.
To the line for the Bulldogs. It's number 12, Morgan Strong.
Second one, no good. And Katie Simpson will take it the other way, drives in, shots off the glass and good. Katie Simpson's first points of the second quarter.
At the end of the half,
that is an 18-point lead
26
for Columbus as they head into the locker room. Hopefully they will be able to retain it. They lead it by double digits as we kick off the Crossing Construction halftime show. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Titan Basketball here on VarsitySportsLive.com.
At Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, they are focused on helping the mind and body. That's why they offer a full-service wellness center at the Riverton campus, equipped with a full basketball court and walking track, a variety of cardio equipment, functional fitness equipment, strength machines, and free weights. Members may access group fitness classes such as yoga, cardio, strength and tone, and more. Annual memberships and day passes are available, focusing on the mental and physical health of area families. That's Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more and for pricing, go to springriverwellness.org.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
And welcome back. We are set here for the Crossan Construction halftime show here on Columbus Sports Live. Your career waits with Crossan Construction. Start with Crossan right out of high school with their internship and apprenticeship programs. Learn more at crossan.com/careers. Here's those wonderful halftime stats back for you after we've had a couple games without them. Leading the way tonight for the Titans is Katie Mooney and Ellie Helms, both with 8. Katie Mooney with most of hers coming in the second quarter, and Ellie Helms with all of hers coming in the second quarter. So big breakout quarter for Ellie Helms there. She was held scoreless in the first. Followed up with 4 points from Ava Harmon, split between the first and second quarter. Same for Katie Simpson. And Allison rounds it out with the bucket in the second quarter, as Titans did not need long in the locker rooms. They're already back out here. Over to Galena. They have not had a lot going on offensively. They only scored 8 points in the half. They led in scoring by Arista Sturgis with 4, all those coming in the first quarter. Followed up by 2 from, Followed up with 2 from Wesleyan Russell, 1 from Riley Boyce, and 1 from Morgan Strong. The thing that's eaten Galena up has been missed free throws. Sturgis missed 1 at the foul stripe. Boyce missed a couple at the foul stripe. Bennett missed 2 at the foul stripe. Strong was 1 of 2. So Galena really having trouble tonight in scoring on offense, and they are not letting this team play. They really aren't. Either team, actually. It has been kind of a back and forth affair on the foul calls, but it has not went either team's way. In fact, it more went Galena's way than Columbus's, because Columbus always seems to end up in the bonus first with that new NFHS rule. 5 fouls put you in the bonus each quarter, and then they reset. But it has not been a pretty quarter for Galena. Columbus didn't look like it was going to be a pretty half. But they managed to really pick up the offensive intensity and the defensive pressure in the second quarter, and that's how they lead 26-8 over the Galena Bulldogs. We'll step aside and let you know about some scores going on tonight around the area as we continue on the Crossan Construction halftime show. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Titan Basketball.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Team Threads is here for your school-themed gear. Titan fans through and through, but we can customize your team for you. Screen-printed vinyl and sublimation, embroidery, and rhinestone application. Call to order or just stop in. The store may already have a win. In the heart of Columbus, on the square, Team Threads is the place for your school flair.
Team Threads, 119 West Maple in Columbus. Call 620-429-4402.
And welcome back to the Crossing Construction Halftime Show. Galena girls still not out of the locker room. Coach Shockey must be trying to really work something up in there, as Columbus girls have been out for about 4 minutes and Galena girls have yet to show up. So giving the Columbus boys plenty of warm-up time, which we will take it. But to be fair, as the girls coach, you don't get paid to make sure the boys team has plenty of warm-up time and stay in there as long as possible. So anyway, we'll tell you about some halftime scores we got from a couple of games around the area. This has been a rivalry over the last couple of years, but this year it's unfortunately a blowout. Well, at least in the first half. It is 31-7. Colgan over Frontenac. Good news for Frontenac is Colgan is not in our conference. Oh, well, because we're 3A and they're 2A, so lucky for them.
And good news for them, too, is that the Colgan girls have won state, what, in the last 2-3 years?
They haven't won it.
Oh, they haven't?
No, they made several state tournament appearances.
Yeah, definitely did.
They took third last year. They were the 1 seed both back-to-back years, last year and the year before, and they lost to the 8 seed.
Yeah, but being the 1 seed going into the state tournament will tell you something. That's obviously a good team, so
yeah,
shouldn't beat themselves up too bad for losing that one.
And they're undefeated this year, back-to-back undefeated seasons, and they're trying to do it again, and they probably will, as they've got a lot of height and a lot of experience on that team. And Frontenac got young pretty quick with a couple of injuries and some illness, and Columbus will take them on Friday. Should be a good game. We'll be in Raider country for that ball game, so stick around. We will have that one for you Friday. And then halftime at Fort Scott, it is 32-28. Fort Scott over Girard at the half, so a good game there if you're interested. And this one's over. Well, we'll tell you about the final score from the Baldwin Bulldogs at the Wellsville tournament. 34-41 Baldwin on top of Lansing. Eudora taking on the Topeka Highland Park Scots. And at the half, it is 28-21 Eudora. And Paola at Chanute. Don't know that score. As we get set for second half action.
To start the second half.
Yeah.
Get him fired up.
Possession arrow favors Galena.
I got Ethan Midget behind me. He'll regret those words if he loses. If the team loses tonight.
Well, now they got a reason to win.
There you go. As we get ready for second half action, it will be Galena ball coming out of the locker room. They're down by 18. Columbus will need to keep up the offensive and defensive pressure that they showed in that second quarter to keep the momentum alive. Sturgis out for Strong. Strong over to Meyer, top of the key. We'll flip it over to Boyce. Boyce off a double team. We'll back it out for Meyer, and she'll throw it over to Strong. And her pass poked and stolen away by Mooney. Shot at the other end from Macy Allison. It's the first bucket of the second half. It's now a 20-point Columbus lead, 28-8. Boys being trapped at half court, and Coach Shockey calls a timeout.
Floor by the Bulldogs. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
To avoid the 5-second call, we'll take it with him. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Titan basketball.
When it comes to protecting your family and belongings from the elements, East Avenue Structures has you covered. Second to none quality wood and metal frame buildings, cabins, carports, storm shelters, garages, and even storage containers. Choose from multiple, completely customizable styles. Plus, they're the only builder to determine size using the inside of the building, giving you every inch of space you pay for. With rent to own and finance options, check with them first before you overpay. East Avenue Structures, we have you covered.
And we're back 28-8 after the timeout called by Coach Shockey. If you're wondering about the score of the Spring Hill game at the Wellsville tournament on the girls' side, Broncos won 60-41 over whoever they played. The Tigers. Can't be Fort Scott because they're playing Girard. Sturgis with it inside for Russell, out for Meyer. Over to Boyce. Boyce for Sturgis, and her pass poked and stolen away by Mooney. Had a lot of good defensive steals tonight. As Ellie Helms will drive in, shot no good, but draws the foul.
Fouls on Galena, number 15.
It'll go against Russell, her third.
Russell. That's her third, team first.
And the first team foul.
Shoot 2 shots. It'll be number 5, Ellie Helms.
First one, nothing but net. Second one, short. And Russell grabs a rebound, flips it over to Boyce. Boyce works it across half court and fouled. Katie Mooney tripped her.
Number 0, Katie Mooney.
That'll be Katie's second.
Team first.
Like we said, refs are getting the ticky-tack foul calls and just not letting either defense do anything. Boyce inbounds it for Sturgis in the backcourt. Over to Meyer. Meyer inside for Russell. Drives the baseline. Shot strong underneath the basket. And rebound stolen out of there by Columbus. Ellie Helms drives inside. Throws up a shot and it rattles in.
Helms for 2.
Ellie Helms having a good game. 31-8. And double dribble. Okay. Why did we hesitate there on the foul call?
Well, he held the hand like there was a personal, but...
Well, that's what I thought. I was waiting. I was like, what? And then he did this. So it is a double dribble on Galena. It'll go back to Columbus. Galena with the ball off the turnover. Boyce drives inside. And they're going to get a blocking foul.
Columbus. Number 0, Katie.
They're calling him. I don't even know what's going on.
Like we said,
that's her
ticky-tacky.
Team second.
Yeah. Are you getting that one on Katie?
Yes.
She's got 3, not 2. Yeah, there we go. Katie picks up 2 quick fouls here in the third quarter. Shot from Riley Boyce is good for 3.
Boyce for 3.
Long outer perimeter. And Sturgis steals the pass. Mooney gets it right back. Her shot too strong, and rebound by Riley Boyce. Galena has cut it back to 20 as Boyce drives in the lane and gets the foul. That's pretty much all you have to do in this game to get a foul call is drive in and let it leave your hands.
have a feeling it's going to be a very long fourth quarter.
Unfortunately,
second half.
Yeah, second half's a better way to put it.
Team third.
Hopefully the deficit will be big enough to where they're not really trying to fight back into it, you know?
Oh, that's not the scoreboard.
To the line for the Bulldogs will be number 2, Riley Boys. Checking in for the Titans will be number 13, Trinity Green.
Oh, I just messed the whole thing up.
Is Katie Simpson.
No, I didn't. That looks better.
Good job.
Couldn't see the second digit barely. Riley Boyce makes the first. Second rattles out.
And also checking in was number 2, Gracie Major.
As Major's back into the ball game along with Trinity Green. Johnson out for Green. Over to Simpson. Tries her hand out a 3 and drains it.
Simpson for 3.
Simpson's first 3 ball of the game. 34-12. It is a 22-point lead for the Titans. And Strong loses it off a double team, and Major will steal it away. She controls a dribble across half court. Over to Johnson. Back to Gracie. Over to Green. Over to Helms. Helms lost her dribble. Tries to get it back, and she does. Trying to pass it out of traffic, and Coach Lee will call a full timeout. We'll take it with him. We're back in 60 seconds. This is Titan basketball.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
(34-12). Columbus on top by 22 as Simpson will inbound it for Helms. Coach Lee took the timeout. Katie drives baseline and stepped on the line, and it'll go back to Galena. Columbus fans not very happy with that call. Boyce over to Strong, and Boyce's pass tipped and stolen away by Helms off to Johnson, and her shot is good.
Johnson for 2.
Riley Johnson's first points of the game, 36-12. Boyce drives into traffic, will back it out for Strong, over to Russell, takes it baseline, charge. Oh, they blew that call. Out of all the ticky-tack fouls they've called tonight. With a blocking foul.
Fouls on Columbus, number 13,
on Green.
Green.
That's her first, though.
That's her first. Team fourth.
But it's the 4th team foul for Columbus, and kind of getting a little ridiculous here. It seems like Columbus gets in the bonus before Galena even gets a
Line for the Bulldogs.
actually good call.
Russell.
Simpson spots up for a 3, too strong. And rebound pulled out of there by a host of Bulldogs. Boys will take it up. Columbus leads at 36-12, 3:25 left to go in the third quarter. On 36-13, I'm sorry. And 5-second call. It'll go back to Columbus as Boyce couldn't find an open spot to put it.
Checking Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 3, Arista Sturgis.
As Arista Sturgis will check into the ball game. Well, no. Riley Boyce has taken the lead as their leading scorer on the Galena side. Johnson bounces out of traffic for Simpson, over to Major. Inside for Johnson, she lost it. Boyce takes it up, hasn't really had a break this entire game. Free ball on the way from Riley, no good. My audio's weird again. Oh, I fixed it. There we go. Major inside for Helms, good dish out for Green. 3, short of the mark. They're bounced off. Ellie Helms with the putback.
Helms for 2.
38-13. And Sturgis will flip it over to Russell. And Russell threw it away. Sturgis couldn't catch the pass. It'll go back to Columbus. An exciting boys matchup, a big rivalry. Columbus and Galena had some of the closest games. Columbus gave Galena some of the closest games that they've had in the last couple of years. That they've had really good squads go to the 4 straight state tournaments. Galena with a young crew trying to figure it out, and same for Columbus. It'll go back court as Katie Simpson tried to track it down. It'll go back to Galena. It's Columbus a little sloppy with the basketball here in the third quarter. Can't blame them. They're up by a lot.
They are.
I think 25, but
yep.
Still want to take care of the ball. Boyce over for Sturgis. Her 3 on the way, bounces off. Rebound by Katie Simpson. Helms over to Green. Her shot's off the glass and good. Green's first points of the game. Make that a 27-point lead. Boyce over for Strong. Inside for Bennett. As Russell backs it out for Strong again. Boyce will dribble it around the perimeter and try to set up a Galena offense. Throws it over to Strong. Bounce pass for Russell. Takes it baseline, the same spot she's gotten all her foul calls. Bounces it out for Sturgis. 3 on the way. Bounces off. Goes over the backboard. Out of bounds. Back to Columbus. We tick under a minute to play here in the third quarter. And Gracie Major has it on the wing. Over to Green. Major inside for Simpson. Simpson nearly lost it off her dribble, but they're going to get a whistle and a foul. Katie Simpson kind of got bailed out there. And Johnson will inbound it on the far side.
Number 15, Westland Russell.
That's the 4th on Russell.
That's her 4th. Team second.
That's just the 2nd for Galena of the quarter. Major for Helm, spots up for a 3 from the corner and drains it. Nothing but net from Ellie. It is a 30-point lead. What looked like a grim first quarter has turned into quite the offensive showing from Columbus, and that pass too high for Riley Boyce. It'll go out of bounds and back to the Titans.
Checking in for Galena, number 10, Katie Thompson.
That's Katie Thompson. We'll check back in. Columbus kind of looking like the team we expected at the beginning of the season. Hopefully on the midway point, they're starting to figure themselves out. High expectations can sometimes throw a team for a loop. Shot no good from Simpson. Gets her own rebound. We'll back it out for Helms. Slot 3 on the way. Short of the mark. And tried to save it was Katie Simpson, but it'll be Galena ball with 3.6 seconds. So let's just say Galena will get it for the final shot, as they will roll it across and try to set something up. Boyce at the buzzer, off the backboard, no good, and that will do it for the third quarter. 43 to 13, a 30-point lead for the Titans. We'll come back with the final quarter of the girls' game after this 1-minute timeout. This is Titan basketball.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
Should be, hopefully they will.
It is 30. Well, it is 30.
That'd be sick.
And that does mean a running clock. Oh, there's the final score. Oh, we're back.
We're back.
I'm sorry. Tell you about the final score of the Colgan and Frontenac girls game. Colgan Panthers remain undefeated. Shocker, shocker. 52-28. Lady Raiders will take their second straight loss. And I don't know what their record is. I think it's like something in 5 and 5, 6 and 5, I don't know. Pass inside, stolen away by Russell. Boyce dribbles it around the perimeter. Finds an open shot in the lane, and they're going to get a whistle and a foul.
They will implement.
Gracie Major. That's her second, team first. 2 line for Galena.
That's on Gracie.
Will be number 2, Marissa Sturgis.
And Riley Boyce will go to the line, not Sturgis.
They will implement that running clock in this quarter.
Yep.
You can see clock still running.
And Sturgis knocks down the first one. You get a 30-point lead in the fourth quarter, you run the clock. Columbus did just that. Second one is good as well for
Number
Riley
2,
Boyce.
Riley Boyce to the line for Galena.
She is 5 of 6 tonight from the foul stripe. Harmon goes inside and draws a whistle and a foul. That's really all you've had to do in this game to get a foul call.
Fouls on Galena, number 3, Arista Sturgis.
Go up and hope it.
That's her.
You don't even have to let go of the ball, just try to take it in.
Yeah.
Major spots up from a 3, no good. And rebound by Morgan Strong. Over to Boyce. Like I said, Boyce, good ball player, hadn't caught a break this entire game, and she draws the foul.
So this is why we're glad there's a running clock.
Fouls on Columbus,
Yes.
number 12, Ava Harmon. That's her third, team second.
Fourth quarters usually have the most fouls and timeouts, so without a running clock, it really cuts game time down by quite a bit.
It really does. The only thing that can stop it now is a timeout.
To the line for the Bulldogs is number 2, Riley Boyce.
Boyce knocks down the first. And this is just the bad part about how this game was called, is that, super easy buckets.
Yeah.
To the
Yeah,
foul
whenever
stripe.
you get a lot of double bonuses and just a lot of fouls in general, you get a lot of trips to the free throw line. So
Especially when they're called as easy as this.
yeah.
Major bounce pass inside for Mooney. Works her way up. Count it in. She's fouled. Good shot there from Katie, and that's her first points of the second half. And she will try to extend it back to a 29-point
Number 2,
lead.
Riley Boyce. That's her third,
Yeah.
team second.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, you are right. And she will.
Yep.
Katie Mooney completes the 3-point play for the Titans.
She's got 11 tonight. She won't be the leading scorer unless she adds more to that, as Ellie Helms currently leads it. That was Meyer inside for Russell at the 16-foot mark for Sturgis. Shot no good. Rebound by Boyce. Boyce drives baseline, runs into Ava Harmon. Or Macy Allison, I'm sorry.
Fouls on Columbus, number 25, Macy Allison.
See, I could promise you, though. I mean, Macy was just standing there.
She had her hands
wasn't
wide
moving
up.
a muscle.
I say she had her
Number
hands wide
2,
up.
Riley Boyles.
That'll be Macy's 4th.
Riley initiated the contact, tried to get around her, and was somehow able to draw the foul. So she goes 2 for 2 from the line, I think. She make the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, Galena keeping it below 30 single-handedly by Riley Boyce at the foul stripe. I'd say Columbus just let her take the shot. Simpson goes up, shot no good. Good shot from Riley Boyce for three. And like I said, she's single-handedly trying to pull him back in this game, but with a running clock, it'll be too little, too late. But it'll make it look quite a bit better on paper. And she's just shooting up for anything and letting it fall. Harmon at the top of the key, over to Major. Gracie over to Simpson, back over to Ava. Inside for Mooney, tries to turn and face off a double team, will back it out for Allison. Simpson takes it inside, backs it out for Major, inside for Allison, out for Harmon. Major back to Ava. And Katie Mooney will try to slow things down as she takes it inside the lane. Her shot no good. The putback by Macy Allison
for 2.
is up and in. Her first points of the fourth quarter, 48-22. So Columbus will improve to 6-5 on the year. Shot on the way, no good from, I think, Boyce. And a rebound tipped off a couple of different players as Katie Simpson clear path to the basket, and she's clearly fouled.
Fouls on Galena, number 3, Arista Sturgis.
That'll be Sturgis'
That's her third.
Oh.
Third. And checking in for the Lady Titans will be number 5, Ellie Helms.
As Ellie Helms back into the ball game. I don't know why we're keeping everybody in, but that's just me.
Simpson for 2.
Katie Simpson will get a bucket for 2. Columbus trying to stretch it back up to 30 points. 3 on the way from Sturgis, rattles off. Rebound by Helms. Helms bounce pass for Harmon, and her shot is good.
For 2.
52-22. As Boyce tries to drive in. That time they didn't call the foul. I don't know how. And
Second time they will.
Second time's the charm as we're under a minute to play.
Fouls on Columbus, number 0, Katie Mooney. That's her 4th. Team 4th.
First one for Boyce, no good.
Galena's number 2, Riley.
First one she's missed from the foul stripe in a while. And she misses both.
With just 20 seconds left, I think the girls are just going to dribble it out and wrap this one up.
Try to hold it and make it a 30-point victory. And that will do it. Mooney will stand there as we sound the buzzer. And that'll do it. Columbus walks out with a 30-point win over the Bulldogs. And they will be back in action coming up this Friday night against the Frontenac Raiders. So should be another good girls game there. It's been a while. Last time the Columbus girls beat the Frontenac girls was back in Sub-State in 2019. So
Do we know if they will reschedule the Lancer Classic game? That was supposed to be played yesterday?
Yeah, I think they are supposed to. I don't have a date, and I doubt they do it this week.
Okay.
So that's all we know at this time, but of course, check for the broadcast regularly, and if one's posted, then that's when we've got it. Also, keep up with the Columbus Sports Live Facebook page, where you can tune in and find out what games are going on each day. Anyway, we'll take a quick break, and we will come back on the Optic Communications post-game show, as we will give you the final scoring totals and try to get you a few final scores from around the area. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Titan Basketball.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
And welcome back here on the Optic Communications post-game show here on Columbus Sports Live. Optic's roots run deep, just like their 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. To learn more about everything Optic has to offer, visit opticcommunications.com. Good win tonight for the Titan girls. Knock off Galena 52-32. And really the only reason the score for Galena was that high was literally Riley Boyce single-handedly. As we'll start with Galena on the stat sheet. She is the leading scorer with 14, and she is the only Bulldog to score in the entire second half. So Columbus did a good job of limiting some of their bigs like Sturgis and Meyer and Russell. And I don't know if Megan Fields is out with an injury or something, but she did not play at all tonight, and she had some good minutes in last year's game, so I expected her to be in, and she was not. But yeah, 14 for Riley Boyce, and 13 of those came in the second half. Columbus did not do a good job of limiting her offensively, and really it's because the fouls were so easily called. That is loud on the table. Fouls were so easily called that Riley Boyce was pretty much able to go the foul stripe anytime she wanted, book a reservation, and stay for a while. She ends the night with 14, followed up by 4 from Arista Sturgis, 2 from Russell, and 1 from Morgan Strong. It's a little more distributed and a lot better looking on the Columbus side. They limited some of our bigs pretty well, Katie Mooney and Gracie Major, but they did not do a good job of limiting Ellie Helm. She had 16 on the night, but they left her scoreless in the fourth quarter, but most of her points came in the second and third quarter. That's followed up by Katie Simpson with 9. That's probably her highest point total for the season. Ooh, hear that voice crack?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That's what throat problems are going to do to you. Kind of what I'm feeling right now. 6 from Macy Allison, 6 from Ava Harmon, 3 from Katie Mooney, and oh no, that's a lie.
Why are you lying?
I don't know. She had 11. I counted her second half points only. Forgot about her first half points. 2 from Trinity Green and 2 from Riley Johnson. Yeah, they didn't do a good job of limiting Katie Mooney. Well, they did in the second half. That's true. They only allowed her 3 points in the second half, but did not do a good job of limiting her in the first, and she rounds it out with 11. So hopefully Columbus will carry in the momentum from these last couple of wins as they advance to 6-5 on the year, as they head into a very big Frontenac game, which we will have for you on Friday the 26th. And I know what I'm going to have after the game. KFC.
All right.
Okay. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back, and we'll talk about the boys' game coming up here on the Vital Signs pregame show, as we have a big boys match coming your way in just a few minutes here from Titan Fieldhouse. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Titan Basketball.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
And we're back here on the Vital Signs pregame show here on Columbus Sports Live. The Titans' execution is vital to their success. In Vital Signs, they know how important execution is. That's why they help you through the entire process from design to installation. Call them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company. Well, this is a matchup I think a lot of people in the area have been waiting for, as it has been a while. I think since 2019 was the last time Columbus beat Galena in a boys basketball game. Galena's had 4 straight state tournament appearances, and they've had really good senior squads coming back each year, most of them led by Brett Sarwinski and Tyler Little. But now they don't have either of those two, so they're trying to work with what they have, and that does include some big names, some returning names like Jack Perry, just a junior, and he's going to be hard to stop. The Stroop brothers, Brant and Bryson, are seniors, along with Thatcher Bodkin. He's small on the court, but he's got a big shot, and I think he's gained a little height from last year. Zane Turner also, who was the starting quarterback for the Bulldogs this past football season, and Quentin Cox, some names that you could probably recognize from last year's squad. Galena is, well, they're 4-3-2. Now, there are no ties in basketball, so that's not right.
And even if there were, I feel like getting 2 of them would still be a
okay, so I know they did beat
difficult task.
They didn't put the score in for Caney Valley, but I know they did beat them by about 10. So then they lost to Girard, got a win over St. Paul, beat Baxter by 14. So that's the game to kind of recognize. Beat Frontenac by 3, and I would say that that's also a game to recognize. But to be fair, Frontenac's record looks about like ours. Did not beat Colgan. That was another tie game. I don't know why. It's tied on Max Preps. I should probably just go to Huddle the next time I want to see these. And that takes us. Oh no, they took a loss to Riverton. See, we lost by 11 to Riverton. They lost big, 64-29. Got a win over Northeast, 57-49. Lost to St. Mary's Colgan in the championship of the Tony DeBray Classic, 71-41. First time in 4 years Galena has not won that tournament. So, with that being said, obviously Columbus coming off of a win against the Otishe. That game was pretty rocky, but they were down by 14 and came back and won by 1, and then they just recently took a loss to Sunrise Christian, being down by 18 at one point, came back, cut it with 6. It was a 60-54 final score at the Lancer Classic. Columbus took 6th in that tournament. Columbus definitely smaller, younger, and less experienced than Galena, but Galena is not short on the inexperienced side. They had a lot of big players graduate off of last year's team, and they're finding their way under Coach Meyer, and I don't know if they're going back to the state tournament this year. Girard, I feel like, may have already claimed that crown on the girls and boys side both, but you know what? We're midway through the season. Anything can change.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, you never know. Sometimes the most unexpected teams go to the state tournament.
Yeah, and just looking at, both team records and both of the teams that both these teams have beat, sounds like really just whoever shows up and plays is probably going to be the victor in this one. It's going to be an even matchup, but a good one. So. And
Columbus has been known to really start hot, get a lot of good shots going, and then kind of drop off. And that's shown in pretty much all their games as of late. But they're going to have to play consistent for 4 quarters. And talking to Coach Risa earlier today, it's one of the things he mentioned to me. He said, we just got to start learning how to play consistently. A 4-quarter team is what wins ball games, not a first-quarter team. You can put up 30 points in the first quarter, and if you can't score anything else, you're not going to win the ball. You're not going to win the ball game.
Yeah.
And so hopefully Columbus will be a little more consistent on the offensive end tonight. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the opening tip here from Columbus High School. We're back with this boys game after this 2-minute break. Oh, and we'll hear from Coach Late probably as he's making his way up.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Why settle for less than the best? Croc-Can's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Croc-Can has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, it is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Croc-Can.
Starting off with number 1, you have Brant Scroot.
And welcome back.
Number 3 is Jack Perry. Number 4 is Thatcher Botkin.
As we are getting the
Number
starting
23
lineups
is Zane Turner.
here for you.
And number 34 is Quentin Cox.
Starting tonight for
The coaches
Galena
for the
will be
Bulldogs are Devin Newman, Ross Bailey,
number 1,
head coach
Brant
is
Stroop.
Matt Mayer.
Number 3, pronounced his name wrong. Number 3, Jack Perry. Number 23, Zane Turner. And number 34, Quentin Cox, rounding out the lineup tonight for the Bulldogs. They are on the road in their Navy jerseys.
Lineup for your Columbus Titans.
You're not going to be able to hear
At
it.
guard, number 1, it's Jay Smidgen.
With white letters and numerals
At
outlined
forward,
in
number 11,
gray.
it's Jet Tanner.
I think I should wait until he's done.
At guard, number 30, it's Drake Lauren.
I think that's a good idea.
At forward, number 50, he's a senior, it's Huck Howland.
I'll wait.
And the man in the middle, it's number 12, he's a senior, it's Cole Youngblood.
See, I remember when Seth was the man in the middle.
The Titans are coached by birthday boy Clayton Saporito.
Oh, happy birthday, Clayton. Maybe we'll hear from him later.
Happy birthday, Clay. Galena on the road in navy, white letters and numerals outlined in gray, coached by Matt Meyer, assisted by Ross Bailey and Devin Newman. Columbus in their home whites with red letters and numerals outlined in gold, coached by Walter Reese and assisted by apparently the birthday boy, Clay Saporito. Starting tonight for Columbus, it will be Jace Midget, Jet Tanner, Cole Youngblood, Drake Lawrence, and Huck Hallam on the floor tonight. The starting 5 for Columbus. It is Cox and Youngblood for the tip, and Galena will win it, as that is Thatcher Botkin that will control it. Over to Perry. Inside for Cox. Cox works off a double team. Quick 3 on the way from Jack Perry, drains it.
That's Jack Perry for you.
Yeah. You can expect to see a lot more of that tonight from number 3. Doesn't take him long, and Columbus throws it away off the pressure. Another quick 3 from Jack. No good. Rebound by Turner. Over to Perry. Botkin thought about it. We'll back it out for Perry, and he'll try to reset their offense. Over to Turner in the corner. That was Stroop. Now Botkin bounce pass for Perry. Don't leave him open, and he hits another.
Perry for 3.
6-point lead for Galena, and a quick start from the junior.
Galena's always had that one guy, that 3-point guy.
Yeah.
Jack Perry's been great at it his high school career. And before him, it was Brett Sarwinski, who was just unstoppable from the 3-point line.
Yep. Coach Meyer done a nice job of building teams up over the years, and he's starting, wouldn't say fresh, but starting with a lot of new faces this time around. And bucket at the other end for Jace Midget. It is a 6-2 Galena lead. Quick 3 on the way from Turner. Shot no good. The putback from Stroop no good. Cox gets the rebound, and his follow is in. And a quick timeout from Walter Risa. Or no?
Cox for 2 and a timeout on the floor called by the Titans.
Yeah, I figured. We'll take it with them, 8-2. Galena on top by 6, and a quick start for the Bulldogs. We're back after this.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
You just didn't realize.
2-8, a hot start for Galena. Columbus will try to find it offensively as they get it across the timeline for Woodcock. In the corner for Tanner. Midget drives inside. We'll back it out for Carter. Quick 3 on the way. It bounces off, and rebound by Botkin as it was too tall for Youngblood. Smallest guy gets it on the court. I think it's a tie between him and Woodcock as Jack Perry traveled. They'll go back to Columbus. Perry already got 6 in the ball game, 6 of Galena's 8. So a much quicker offensive start in this game than in the girls' side. Cooper Size into the ball game. His pass poked away. It'll stay with Columbus. And Galena starting hot on offense and defense. A little opposite of Coach Meyer's strategy over the last couple of years, which has been start slow and pick it up. Galena going to start fast. Midget, quick three on the way from the wing, too strong, and rebound pulled out of there by Turner. Head to Stroop, and his shot is good. It is a 10-2 Galena lead. Over for Midget. Midget takes it baseline. His shot rattles off, but the putback is in. And Jace has got all the points for Columbus so far, and they're down by 6. Definitely want to get a win for Clay's birthday.
Definitely, yeah. Be a good little birthday gift.
Better pick it up. Turner inside for Stroop, and Perry lost it on the way, but he gets his putback. The turnaround jumper is good. And Perry has 8, and it is a 12-4 Galena lead. As Youngblood backs it out for Carter Woodcock. 3 on the way, nothing but net. Much needed there.
Yeah.
Columbus cuts it down to 5.
And these freshman players, Carter Woodcock, Drake Lawrence, they're really going to have to step up and drain some shots tonight to keep up with this explosive Galena offense that we are seeing.
Yeah, they will. Starting out hot. Perry turnaround shot is good. He's going to make pretty much every one that he throws up. He's going to be the one guy that's really trouble out there for Galena as far as comparison. And Galena has pulled the lead back to 7. And they're going to get a foul on Jace Midget, or as Jace Midget drove into the lane, not on Jace.
Number 1, Brian
That's going to go against Stroop.
That's his
first personal.
Checking in for Galena is going to be number 2.
Yeah, that would be my strategy after watching the girls game, just drive in the lane.
Yeah.
They'll pick up 5 fouls quick.
I mean, they're the same reps.
Exactly. And as Midget inbounds it for Woodcock in the backcourt. Hallam on the wing, gives it up for Jace. Jace back to Hallam. 3 on the way, short of the mark. Carter Woodcock will control the rebound and flip it over to Lawrence, yet to get a shot off. The freshman three-point star yet to shoot so far in this ballgame. Nearly picked away by Jack Perry, and Lawrence will control it. And he'll flip it over to Midget. In the corner for Hallam. Inside for Youngblood. Youngblood turns and faces on the basket. His shot is good. 9-14. Columbus cuts it back down to 5. Galena's hot start, you want to limit them, kind of like how Columbus has been limited late in the first quarter. And Galena throws it away. A little unsurprising. Jack Perry definitely could have got that pass and just didn't go for it.
For Galena is going to be number 5, Zane Adams.
As who?
Zane Adams?
Oh, did not have it. Yeah, I did. Zane Adams back into the ball game. Or will check into the ball game, I'm sorry. With 2:54 left to go in the first quarter. Midget drives inside, will go in the lane. Shot no good, and they'll get a whistle and a foul.
Fouls on Galena, number 2, Bryson Stroop.
And that's on Bryson Stroop.
First, team second.
That's the second team foul on Galena. Columbus with the ball. Need to score. Gets it inside for Hallam. Shot no good, but a whistle and a foul. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Attack the basket every time because the refs are going to call it.
Yep.
Fouls on Galena, number 2, Bryson Stroop.
And Bryson will pick up 2 quick ones. And probably a good shot that Coach Meyer are going to pull him out. Give him a chance to think. And Hallam at the line. First one, nothing but net.
Second net for Galena is number 1, Brant Stroop. And number 4 is Thatcher Botkin.
So Brant will take out his brother, and Thatcher Botkin will come back in. Hallam can't get the second, and rebound pulled out of there by Jack Perry. Over to Botkin. Over to Adams. Botkin for Stroop. Over for Adams, nearly left wide open. Galena kind of being a little loose with the basketball as they get it under to Cox. Shot rejected by Youngblood. It is retained by Galena. Columbus down by 4. Shot on the way from Adams, short of the mark. And they're going to get a foul on the rebound, and that is the fourth, I'm sorry,
number 34,
of the quarter. That'll go on Cox. That's his second.
That was all Cole Youngblood right there.
And unfortunately, the man we want to collect all the fouls, Jack Perry, has 0.
Well, either way,
Columbus won away.
We have 0.
That's
so
right. Columbus won away from the bonus.
we love seeing those numbers whenever they're going our way.
It didn't look that way in the girls' game.
Yeah, exactly.
Inside for Youngblood, backs it out for Midget against the press of Galena. Spins in the lane. Shot is good. Midget's got 6.
The Titans are crawling back into this one.
Kind of like it's like the opposite of how Columbus's games have been as of late.
Yeah.
They start hot and then they trail.
But, Galena being a lesser experienced and younger team like we talked about, maybe they're kind of the same way we are, starting the game off hot and then maybe being a little slower in the later parts of the game.
Could be. And Cox will go up and draw the foul.
Fouls on Columbus, number 12, Cole Youngblood.
And that will go against Youngblood. And if you're Galena, that's who you want the foul to go on.
Will be number 34, Quentin Cox.
And I don't know about Galena's free throw percentage, but I hope it's not good. First one, off the mark.
Checking in for the Titans will be number 11, Jet Tanner.
As Jet Tanner will take out Drake Lawrence. Second one from Cox, too strong, and rebound by Jet Tanner.
That Columbus student section's already getting a little loud during the free throws.
Good news is there's no Southeast AD here to tell them to be quiet.
Yeah, whenever you're at home, you can do whatever you want.
And Youngblood ties it at 14. Got a good game going on here in the first quarter. Galena started out with a 6-0 run, and Columbus has answered. Over for Adams. Over to Perry. Don't leave him open. Jumper at 16 feet. Rattles off. Rebound by Cox. Shot rejected. But they'll get a whistle and a foul, and that'll be the second on Youngblood. And Coach might pull him out and give him a chance to think.
That's his team second. To the line for the Bulldogs, number 34, Quentin Cox.
He's really going to have to work to keep his numbers low because they're going to need him tonight.
Yeah. And he's already got 2, and Coach going to leave him in. But good news is Cox is 0 for 3 at the foul stripe so far.
Number 24, Cooper Size.
And Cooper Size will check in, along with Drake Lawrence, take out the 2 seniors. So Columbus with almost all freshmen, a junior, a sophomore, and 3 freshmen on the court.
Well, we've seen that before.
We have. And Cox will make the second.
And checking in for Galena is number 23, Zane Turner.
Takes the lead by 1. Zane Turner back into the ball game for the Bulldogs. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Jace Midget attacks the basket, loses it off his dribble. Don't want mistakes like that. As Thatcher Botkin will take it across the timeline. Over to Stroop. Stroop inside for Cox, attacks the basket. And Cooper had his hands completely up there. I don't know how you whistle that a foul. I literally don't know how you can whistle that.
Number 24, Cooper Size.
What else can you do?
That's his first.
I'm not 100% sure.
Except let him get the shot.
The Bulldogs, number 23, Zane Turner.
Foul on Size. Zane Turner will knock down the first free throw. I mean, I don't know what else you could do there to prevent the foul call.
Just hope he misses it.
Pretty much. And Turner will make 1 of 2, and Jack Perry will get the rebound and reset the offense and try to hold for the last shot. He pretty much controls that out of perimeter, so you don't want him to end up with the ball going out of the quarter because he's probably going to make the shot. Long 3 from Perry is good.
Perry for 3.
At the buzzer for Midget, off the glass, no good.
In the first quarter, Bulldogs 19, Titans 14.
Columbus back down by 5, and Jack Perry having a heck of a game so far. We'll come back with second quarter action after this.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the 4 states area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a J. Hatfield family member or managing partner. At J. Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at J. Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the J. Hatfield family.
The oldie.
Oh, well. We're back 19-14. Galena on top by 5. Kind of been a back and forth affair. It was tied at a point, and then all of a sudden Jack Perry hits a fadeaway 3 from about 25 feet deep and drains it, because of course he does. He's got 13 so far, and
the arrow goes to the Titans.
Columbus better hope he's, gonna all of a sudden get fatigue or something like that.
Yeah.
In order to prevent him from having another big night. Wouldn't be surprised. He's only a junior. Wouldn't be surprised if he hits 1,000 points before his time in high school is over.
He got that varsity time even when he was a freshman, so.
Yep.
Not like a starter, I don't think, but he definitely would find his way into the game pretty frequently.
Coach Meyer, I think, trying to build him up to be another Brett Sarwinski. Cooper spots from an open 3 off the mark. And rebound tipped around, and it'll land in the hands of Zane Turner.
He needed the reassurance from the student section there to shoot that one.
Yep, lost it off his dribble, and he will retain possession, give it over to Stroop. Another long 3 from Perry. I don't know why he's taking it that deep. And rebound picked out of there by Columbus. Perry nearly poked it away, and Drake Lawrence threw it right in the hands of Botkin. And Coach Reese had nearly going crazy there on the bench. I have a question. If Perry took it that deep, why doesn't he do that every time? Inside for Cox. They didn't get the foul call. He gets his own rebound, and that time they will. That's the problem now with these refs playing it so
Foul on Columbus, number 24,
loose.
Cooper Size.
I want to go on Cooper.
That's his second.
That's his second.
First. To the line for Bulldogs, number 34, Clinton Cox.
And now it's Columbus that's running in the foul trouble. Cox's first free throw, no good. He is 1 for
in for the Titans, number 50.
5
Allen.
at the foul stripe.
It's the good thing about fouling the big guy down low is they're usually not the best free throw shooters.
And that one way short. And that pass poked away, once again stolen by Galena. And they will have the ball. Columbus need to slow down a little bit. Zane Turner takes it baseline. Reverse layup, no good. And Midget will take it the other way. His pocket nearly picked by Turner. Slow it down. Down by 5. Lawrence, top of the key 3, good.
That's the Drake Lawrence we know.
Yeah, he needs to start hitting those pretty regularly tonight.
Yeah.
Give a little competition to Perry.
Kind of went a little dry in that Sunrise Christian game, but seems like he's found his groove.
And they're going to get a whistle on the foul in the backcourt as that pass went off a couple of different defenders.
Looked like Zane Turner got a little chippy with the ref there.
Number 23, Zane Turner.
And he will get his first foul.
That's his second.
Or second, wow.
First.
That's probably why he got a little chippy.
Correction.
Yeah.
That's his first.
Oh, never mind.
There you go.
See, I always go with the PA table, but most of the time I'm right. Start trusting myself. Over for Lawrence, inside for Hallam, working on against Cox. His shot no good, and they're going to get a foul on the rebound. So I think it's against Galena.
Fouls on Galena, number 23, Zane Turner.
And that's Turner. Now that's his second.
That's his second. Yeah.
So Turner picks up 2 quick ones. And Columbus has the opportunity to tie it or take the lead for the first time tonight. Over for Lawrence, spots up for a 3, short of the mark. He gets his own rebound, tips it, and Jet Tanner will tip it out of bounds. It'll go back to the Bulldogs.
It's a good hustle play, though, trying to get that
Yeah.
Rebound. Looked like it was just going out of bounds, but he gave it a chance.
Nothing wrong with that. 19-17. Galena on top by a bucket. Jack Perry jumps up, spots it, and rattles it in.
I think the reason he's such a good shooter inside the paint, yeah, he just has a good vertical.
Yeah.
He really gets up there and elevates when he shoots.
And Hallam throws that one right into the hands of Perry. Perry out for Adams, passed up the three. Botkin drives it. Adams wide open, drains it. Can't do that. Cannot leave him wide open.
Zane Adams for three.
And Galena trying to run away with it. Up by 7 again. Columbus will need to score. Over to Woodcock. In the corner for Huck. Over to Midget. Lawrence, spin move, nearly lost it. Is trapped on the baseline, got to put it somewhere. We'll get it out for Woodcock. Hallam thought about the three, passed it up. Tanner flips it over to Carter. Quick three on the way, bounces off. Rebound by Perry. Off the hands of a couple of people. As Zane Gray getting ready to check into the ball game. Jack Perry elevates and hits. Perry's making every shot. Galena leads it by 9. Columbus needs to settle down and get a good look. Jace drives in strong in the lane, doesn't get the foul call, probably for the first time tonight. And they'll go back the other way. And a carry. Coach Meyer not happy on that call. That did not settle well.
It did not, no.
Coach Meyer not happy. Ball will go back to Columbus, but they're going to talk about it.
The refs are going to confer for a minute.
We'll see.
Yeah, looks like it'll stand.
So it will be Columbus ball. Coach Meyer upset. See, Coach Meyer knows how to push the limits right before he gets a technical, and then he stops.
Yep.
I've seen him do that so many times. In my opinion, that takes talent. He's been doing it for almost 20 years as the Galena coach. Carter drains the three. That was much needed.
That was much needed.
Columbus cuts it down to 6.
And you know it always just ticks off the team and the fans a little bit more whenever a bad call turns into a big play like that.
Yep. And Stroop answers at the other end. Galena pulls it back to 8. Columbus can't catch a break on the offensive end. Need to get some good looks. Kind of gotten lucky with a few drained threes, but inside for Zane Gray, backs it out for Tanner, who backs it out for Lawrence. They're trying to get him open, and Galena's not letting it happen, and he throws it away. Well, they're going to get yelled at in the locker room.
Maybe just a little bit. Hopefully, most of that locker room time is figuring out a game plan for the second half.
I say they've had a couple of big comebacks as of recent. It's probably going to involve limiting Jack Perry.
Yeah.
As he's got too many points.
As you can see, they're probably going to double team him this whole rest of this quarter.
Yep, and they're going to get a foul on the baseline as Jack Perry drove in.
Fouls on Columbus, number 1.
Okay.
Midget.
That's Jason's first.
Wow.
Shot no good. And it'll go back to Columbus. And if you want to come back, keep it within single digits.
Yeah.
Then you got a shot.
Definitely.
But once you hit double digits with Galena, it's hard to make a comeback. Especially in the second half. But Columbus had a couple big ones recently. 16-14. Or 18-14, I'm sorry. Didn't win. It was 18-point comeback, but and
Timeout called on the floor.
Coach Risa calls a full timeout.
It'll be a full timeout.
1:56 left to go. We're back in 60 seconds here on Columbus Sports Live.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-state's choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
And welcome back here on Columbus Sports Live. Timeout called by Coach Reset, trying to reset his boys. 1:51 left to go. Columbus down by 8. Over to Woodcock. Tanner around the perimeter, nearly traveled. We'll get it out for Midget. He elevates. Shot no good. Rebound by Zane Gray, and they're going to get a foul on the floor. Good rebound there by Gray.
Foul
Had pretty good hop
for 34.
Yeah, he got up there to get that one.
That's his second, team third.
That's going to go on Stroop, Brent Stroop. As Tanner spots up for a three, rolls off. And Adams will control the rebound and flip it over to Perry. God, Perry looks like a giant compared to like Adams and Botkin down there.
Yeah, he does.
Perry guarded three, nothing but net.
For two.
Oh, they called it a long two. And Coach Meyer will take a timeout.
Timeout called by Galena. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
10-point lead, and this is where Galena usually runs away with it, but we'll see if Columbus can answer. We're back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Well, that was
we
a
made
lead.
the first. Okay, well that's not the same thing. Because remember never mind. We'll talk about it at halftime. Frontenac leads Colgan 28-26 at half. By a miracle, I guess, as Tanner drives in the lane. His shot no good, and Columbus getting lazy on the offensive end, not finding good looks, just trying to drive in and drop something. Galena slowing down and looking for things. I'm not entirely sure why we're not. That is Stroop with it with 30 seconds to go. Over to Adams, will pass up the three, and Galena will hold it for last shot. Coach Meyer telling him just wait it out, even if you're open. Everyone knows what their last play is going to be. Feed it into Jack Perry and back it out as far as you can go, and he'll swish it.
There it was. We got a foul, though.
Yep.
Probably a good idea, really.
True.
That's his first. Team
I was
third.
getting ready to say, I feel like that's a decent idea, even though it doesn't send him to the foul line. Maybe try, because Jack Perry will inbound it.
Yeah. And they're going to swap places
Adams
in the corner, probably.
Yep. And Adams spots up for a three, no good, and Tanner comes down with it. With 2 seconds, he'll flip it over to Lawrence. Three on the way, too strong. And at the half, Galena leads it by 10.
Bulldogs 30, Titans 20.
We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back here on the Crossing Construction halftime show and get to the first half stats. We're back after this.
At Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, they are focused on helping the mind and body. That's why they offer a full-service wellness center at the Riverton campus, equipped with a full basketball court and walking track, a variety of cardio equipment, functional fitness equipment, strength machines, and free weights. Members may access group fitness classes such as yoga, cardio, strength and tone, and more. Annual memberships and day passes are available, focusing on the mental and physical health of area families. That's Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more and for pricing, go to springriverwellness.org.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
When it comes to protecting your family and belongings from the elements, East Avenue Structures has you covered. Second to none quality wood and metal frame buildings, cabins, carports, storm shelters, garages, and even storage containers. Choose from multiple, completely customizable styles. Plus, they're the only builder to determine size using the inside of the building, giving you every inch of space you pay for. With rent to own and finance options, check with them first before you overpay. East Avenue Structures, we have you covered.
I wish I could dance like Michael Jackson.
You can dance like Michael Jackson, though.
But I wish I could.
But you can't.
Okay. You're right.
I can't dance like him. Now I could probably grow my hair out like him.
Yeah, maybe.
If I dyed it black and grew it long and thin.
And never washed it. His hair was greasy, you know?
Okay. We're here on the Crossing Construction halftime show here in Columbus Sports Live. Your career awaits with Crossing Construction. Start with Crossing right out of high school with their internship and apprenticeship programs. Learn more at crossing.com/careers. We'll start with the Titans. They're down 30-20 at half. So, been a pretty close game so far. Columbus had the last couple games, like we said, have had big comebacks, but not against a team like Galena. But we'll see. You never know.
It almost feels more like we're playing against Jack Perry than it does we're playing against Galena. Because, I mean, he has 2/3 of their points. Without him, I mean, we'd be up by 10. So
you got to think, without Jack Perry in the ball game, I think Columbus would win that pretty easily.
Yeah.
Jace Midget's got 6. Carter Woodcock's got 6. Cole Youngblood with 4. Drake Lawrence with 1 3-ball, and Huck Allen 1 of 2 at the foul stripe with 1 point tonight. Rounds out half scoring for Columbus. Let's go over to Galena. We're not going to start with Jack Perry. We're going to start with Zane Turner. We're going to go bottom to top. He's got 1 of 2 at the foul stripe. He has 1 so far. Quentin Cox has got 4. He's 2 of 6 at the line, though. So Columbus could take that into consideration whenever if they ever need to stop the clock, a good guy to send the foul stripe. Probably him. 4 for the Branch Stroop in the ball game. Split it between the first and second quarter, and a whopping 19 points for Jack Perry.
Yeah, he's good.
He's a good player. Got to give credit. He knows what he's doing and got a good vertical. Can elevate pretty easily inside and outside. And I mean, you saw him. He took it from probably 20 feet and nailed it, and then got a fadeaway 25-footer and nailed it.
And it's not just the shooting. I mean, he's been good rebounding as well. I mean, you talked about his elevation. He's been rebounding very well for both sides. And, you know, if you're knocking down shots and getting rebounds like he is, then you're going to win games.
His last name could almost be Sarwinski.
Almost.
Yeah.
He's a little taller than Sarwinski. But other than that.
Well, he shoots about the same percentage, so as him and Mia. And PJ, too. PJ was a good player back in his day. 28-26 is the score at half at Frontenac. I guess Colgan's bus had an accident or something, and they lost a couple players along the way because Frontenac's leading that one. So, I don't know. Good for Frontenac, though. Yep. Makes me a little nervous that we're going to play them Friday night. Not that we might have that game in the bag, but I'm thinking otherwise right now. Should be a good one, though.
Yep.
Titans will be back in action Friday night, doubleheader in Raider Country. Join us there. Never told you about the final score from Fort Scott and Girard. Well, on the girls' side, I'll try to find it for you. It looks like the Lady Trojans going to fall 46-58 to the Fort Scott Tigers. And right now in the boys' game, I'm assuming it's at 2:36 left to go in the first half. Girard leads 22-19. So, close game there. Anyway, saw something funny behind the scenes. We'll take a quick break, and we will come back and get you the second half action here from Columbus High School. See if Columbus can make one of their big runs and try to come back within this one and make it a little interesting like they did against Neodesha. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Titan basketball.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Go to Google and look it up.
Alrighty.
If I'm wrong, I'll put this whole pack of gum in my mouth.
You wouldn't do that anyways.
You're right, I wouldn't. Welcome back here as we are set for action, 30-20. Columbus down by 10, and they will have the ball coming out of the locker room. And I think Coach Risa probably used that deep, low growl that he's got of a voice and put it to work, and maybe Columbus will be able to come back and score a few here. No, it's Galena ball. I'm sorry.
Silly duck.
I apologize. But Columbus steals it away inside, and Midget will take it across. At least I got a better view here. And Midget to the basket, shot no good. The putback by Youngblood no good, but he's fouled going up. And Youngblood will go to the line and have to earn him.
Foul goes against number 34. That's their big guy.
Number 34.
That's Cox.
That's his third team first.
Is it?
Who knows?
I had him for 2, but I'll mark him for 3. Inside for Youngblood. His shot no good. Did he miss a free throw? Did he already shoot?
They didn't end up shooting free throws. It was on the floor.
Okay. Whatever. Over to Cox. Columbus a couple easy opportunities at the basket. Missed him. Baseline reverse layup for Turner is good.
Turner for 2.
That definitely doesn't do it, but that puts a big damper on coming out of the half. Hallam needs to control the ball a little better. He's had a rough couple of games. He does escape it out for Midget. Midget will drive in underneath for Tanner. Shot no good. Midget with the putback. His shot no good, but he does get the rebound. Coach Meyer probably not happy that they let him get 2 or 3 opportunities to attack the rim. Galena gets it inbound off the full court pressure. Escapes it with Stroop. Over for Botkin. Out for Turner. Fakes the 3. He'll drive in instead, and his shot is good. Offense is not running through Perry anymore. It's now running through Turner. Galena leads it by 12.
Columbus's defense is really going to have to work hard to guard them both, because if one's open, or if one's guarded, I mean, the other one's probably open. So
Allen for 3, way off the mark. And nobody under there for the board. Turning into a nightmare, as everything that can go wrong is going wrong right now. Over for Perry. I don't know why he didn't take it. There he goes. Elevates good. That'll do it. I hate to say it, but with a lead like this from Galena, you really are not coming back.
Where's the hope, man?
I've seen a lot of Galena games.
We got no trust in our boys.
I had trust in them. I do have trust in them. But they're playing Galena.
Number 24, Cooper Sides.
Yeah, much
Quick announcement.
less experienced and younger Galena team.
Yeah.
So we got one last chance for some refreshment.
That pass knocked away. They're going to have to get many steals and many turnovers. Galena leads it by 14. Over to Perry. Perry stops and pops, and it's good.
Perry for 2.
I mean, what do you do?
It's like a cheat code.
It literally is a cheat code. It's like the Mario Brothers glitch. Out for size. 3 on the way. Too strong. Cole Youngblood grabs the rebound. Open underneath the basket. Shot no good, but he'll draw a whistle and a foul.
That should be 4, according to the PA table, on number 34.
Cox.
That's their big man, so.
Well, that'll be good.
That is good.
But to be fair, it really hasn't been too much of a threat. It's mainly been Turner and Perry.
Yeah.
Perry's not the leading scorer, and Cole.
This
This is the free throw. If you want to be off, do it in a game when you're up by 20, not when you're down by 16.
Bulldogs will be number 2, Bryson Stroop.
Galena gets above 20, it's over.
5, Zane Adams. Checking in for the Titans will be number 13, Carter Woodcock.
Cole makes the second.
And number 30 is Drake Morris.
Columbus will have to work a little harder if they want to beat Frontenac. coming up on the 26th. We will have that game for you. Stick around. It's on Columbus Sports Live and get to see it in action. That was Adams. Shot on the way, no good from somebody, and the rebound lands in the hands of Adams. I don't know how Drake Lawrence can corral that. 3 on the way from Perry, no good, and Midget will control it. Spin move in the lane, shot is good. Need to do that a few more times. Columbus has cut it down to 13. Defensive pressure will be key. Near turnover there. Perry inside a double team ahead for Botkin. Shot no good. And rebound by Youngblood. Take care of the ball. Get a good look.
Especially now that they forced a couple of turnovers and shortened their lead down a little bit, you just need to keep putting that pressure on.
Right. Galena's made some errors. Take advantage of them. Youngblood nearly lost it inside the lane. Will back it out for Midget. Quick 3 off the mark. Oh, no. Wow, I'll stand corrected.
Midget has not been the best three-point shooter this season, so it's good to see him make one there, especially.
Well, and it looked off the mark from my angle, but I'll stand corrected.
It was right on from my angle.
They leave Adams open for a 3, no good, and Size will grab the rebound. Well, maybe Columbus will make a little comeback here. We'll see. Midget attacks the basket. Shot no good. I don't know why he took it from there. Plenty of time to work underneath the basket and get the foul call, especially how loose the refs are calling it. And Stroop gets it underneath for Adams, and his shot is good underneath the basket.
Adams for 2.
And Coach Meyer will call a timeout.
It'll be a full timeout.
Back to a 13-point lead for Galena. We'll take it with them. 3:07 left to go in the third quarter. We're back after this.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Welcome back, 40-27. Galena up big by 13. 3:07 left to go in the third quarter. And Columbus going to have to work a little harder there to score a few more points. They cut it to 11 and then left Adams wide open at the bucket.
They had all their guys out on the perimeter guarding those three-point shooters, and they just had a guy unaccounted for who was wide open under the basket.
I wonder if Perry's ever been out all season.
What do you mean?
If he's ever sat the bench.
Oh, I don't know.
Makes you
Maybe
wonder.
if they're have a huge lead in the fourth.
Yeah, it could be. It's Cooper's Size. Will spot it from the slot. Good.
Size for 3.
Much needed shot from Cooper. Columbus cuts it back down to 10. Now you need a couple of good turnovers here. Columbus playing some good defense. Got a little 1-3-1 zone going on. As Stroop bounce passes it out for Adams. Inside for Perry. He elevates, shot off the mark, and rebound by Size. Size got a good vertical too.
He does.
Could work him up over the next couple of years and turn him into Jack Perry. Midget attacks the basket and he gets it to go. Columbus has cut it to single digits. They're down by 8. Maybe this is the run we need.
It is. It absolutely is.
Don't leave Galena open.
You really cut that lead down before it's too late, before it's 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Start heating up.
They still got a whole quarter to go. Cut off Turner. What?
He was wide open.
Stroop wide open. Nobody attacked him.
The mark.
Yeah, they got lucky there. That Stroop missed the shot because he could have had all the time in the world to set that up.
Yeah.
Nobody went for him. Inside for Youngblood. Shot no good. He gets his own rebound, and the putback is in.
Now it's just a 6-point lead for Galena.
Well, I stand corrected. Columbus pulling a comeback. I thought when they were down by 16 it wouldn't matter, but Turner elevates and gets it to go. Take care of the ball. If they score, You got to match it.
Yeah.
Cooper with the ball. That's size. Gives it up to Woodcock. Bounce pass inside for Youngblood. Youngblood trapped off a double team. Cooper for three. Good!
Not Cooper. It was Carter Woodcock.
I'm sorry. And I gave it to Jace Midget. I said 3 different names. Columbus cuts it to a 5-point lead. Lowest it's been since the second quarter, I think.
Or first quarter.
First quarter, yeah. Is Galena going to slow it down? They're still leaving him wide open.
They are. Well,
I guess they're assuming he's not going to take it.
I was going to say, knowing how his last shot went, then
well, they're going to try to feed it to Jack Perry before this quarter's over.
They've got 2 guys down there on him, though.
Yeah, which is good. They're really trying to tighten him in. Gets it over to Turner with 20 seconds, and Galena stalling their offense, trying to hold for last shot. Near steal from Woodcock, but they draw the foul.
Columbus, number 13, Carter Woodcock. That's his first. Team first.
Low foul calls here in the second quarter. No team in the bonus. I think it's the first time we could say that all night in a quarter.
Yeah. Without Cox being in the game for this third quarter, I think that's definitely part of the reason why they've been able to claw their way back into this one.
Tallest guy on the floor.
Yeah.
Botkin with it, trapped off a double team, bounces it out for Perry.
Pressure's
on. Want him in the ball. You're going to drive in for a 2. No good. Columbus has cut it to 5.
And
they will have the ball to start the fourth quarter.
And an exciting one it will be.
Yeah. Columbus's answers to some runs by teams have kind of been impressive.
Yeah, really.
Well, fourth quarter action coming your way. Columbus down by 5.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back. 42-37. Columbus was down by 16 in that third quarter. Has cut it to 5. And I got to say, I've been pretty impressed with this boys team, their ability to cut runs. I thought maybe with a tougher team like Galena it'd be a little harder, but they're 2 possessions away from tying this game.
And I think what's been different about this sort of comeback is that it happened in the third quarter instead of the fourth. I think a lot of the times it's really happened in the fourth quarter, and they haven't just had enough time to come back and win the game. So maybe that'll be different tonight. We still have a whole 8-minute period.
You got 8 minutes.
5-minute deficit.
And
anything's possible.
Coach Meyer going to put Cox. Oh, no, never mind. That's Turner. Yeah, that's a good thing. Cox with 4 fouls. Tallest guy on the floor for Galena.
Yeah.
I think the tallest guy on the floor. Cooper Size backs it out for Youngblood. 3 on the way from Midget. No good. And good rebound by Turner. Somebody's not happy up there. I think that's Joey Midget.
Yeah, maybe.
Sounds like it anyway. Deep yell. If Galena scores here, you got to match it. Okay. Just going to put it up on his shoulder is what I thought he was going to do. Turner drives in the lane, and his shot is good. Turner's been the hard kid to stop this second quarter. Perry's only got 4. Turner's got 8.
Yeah.
So they've done a good job of limiting Jack Perry's possessions this quarter, but Zane Turner has been the new guy to watch. Midget will spot for a 3, short. Youngblood grabs the rebound, charges his own teammate, but he gets the shot to go.
Youngblood for 2.
They could call a charge on your own teammate. Cole Youngblood just picked it up, and he ran into Cooper Size's nose.
Everything's all good, though.
Yep. Still a 5-point game. No threes. Guard that perimeter. Turner gives it up to Adams. Columbus being really loose and kind of leaving it open.
They know Jack Perry's down low, so they're not too worried about the 3
Jumper
ball.
on the way from Turner. No good. And Youngblood grabs the rebound and will slow it down. Good way in half court. See, that's what you need to do. You need to slow it down.
Yeah.
Lawrence for 3. Got it.
And just like that, it is a one-possession game.
It is back to a 2-point game.
Told you, Carson. You just need hope.
I think the belief's starting to come back a little bit.
And the pressure is on, too.
Yeah.
I mean, Galena knows just as well as everyone else does that they let them come back into this. I mean, it's their fault, so.
Yeah. And they feed it inside to Stroop, and his shot is good. Back up by 4, and I don't think Galena expected it to be this close in the fourth quarter, especially when they had that big lead in the third. And Midget nearly had his pocket picked, and he'll work around Stroop and give it over to Lawrence. And he threw it off the leg, and we'll call kicking. It'll stay with Columbus.
Checking in for the Titans will be number 50, Huck Allen. And checking in for the Bulldogs, number 34, Quentin Cox.
And so Coach Meyer going to put the tallest guy back in with 4 fouls. Lawrence for 3, no good. And rebound by Botkin. Got to get a turnover here. There's Cox with it. Over to Stroop. Botkin. Back to Brent. Throws it up for Cox. Stroop didn't take the shot. We'll back it out for Perry. And he will drive in, working around Midget, and his shot is good. They're trying to feed it back into Jack, and it is back to a 6-point game.
It's almost automatic when the ball's in his hands. I mean, it is crazy how efficient he is on offense.
By the Titans.
Coach Risa going to call timeout. It's a full timeout. He's going to try to keep his team back within this game. They're down by 6. We'll take it with him. We're back after this.
1 in 5 U.S. adults and 1 in 6 youth experience a mental illness each year. Losing sleep? Feeling tired for no reason? Feeling anxious or sad? You are not alone. Thankfully, we have Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. Spring River offers a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services to anyone who walks through the door, regardless of their diagnosis and insurance status, even offering same-day services. If you or someone you know is in need of mental health services, please contact Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more, go to springrivermh.org.
Welcome back here on Columbus Sports Live. Columbus was down by 16 at a point in that third quarter. They cut it to as low as 2 here in the fourth, and it is back up to 6 for Galena as they are trying to feed it back into Jack Perry. Columbus did a really good job of limiting his possessions in the third quarter. He only has 6 in the second half. He had 19 in the first. He had 13 in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they're going to have to keep that pressure on him as well. I mean, like you said, he had 20 points in the first quarter, and he is very capable of
doing that right now.
Yeah.
So Columbus will need to answer on this bucket. Even if it's a 2, that'll make it a 4-point game. You don't want to get desperate. It's not time yet as they feed it inside for Lawrence, and his pocket is picked by Zane Turner. Want a turnover here. And that's a near one, but Stroop will control it. As Cox has it, and too tall for Botkin. There's a turnover that you needed. Tanner attacks the basket, shot no good. The rebound lands in the hands of Huck Hallam, and the putback is in. Back to a 4-point game. We need another turnover like that.
Yeah. Galena has not been eager to move the ball on offense in this fourth quarter either.
Well, they were trying to burn clock at the start, and then Columbus cut it to 2, and down to 4 now.
Yeah.
We need like a charge call right now. That'd be good motivation.
Get the crowd fired up.
Somebody flop.
Get the possession back.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Botkin around the perimeter nearly and throws it away.
It was tipped.
I didn't see it.
It definitely was.
I mean, I saw his hand go by it, but I didn't see it touch the ball. go out of bounds, stay with Galena, as Jack Perry will inbound it near the student section for Turner. Turner over to Stroop, inside for Perry. Perry on a double team. Backs it out for Stroop, over to Botkin. Galena wasting a lot of clock on this possession, and that's probably what Coach Meyer wants. But it's not necessarily crunch time yet. Galena nearly threw it away. Turner corrals it. Will throw it ahead to Cox. His shot good and the foul. That's what Galena needed right there.
Fouls on Columbus, number 50, Huck Allen. Basket's good.
That's the first on Hallam. And he's going to take a seat.
Titans will be number 24, Cooper Size. And to the line for the Bulldogs will be number 34, Quentin Cox.
Not had a good few games this Huck.
Should just be 50-44, shouldn't it?
Yep.
There you go.
And Cox will miss the free throw, but the rebound is grabbed by Jack Perry, and his putback is in, and that will do it. Lawrence spots up for a three and hits. Never mind.
You keep saying that all the time. You have no hope, Carson. No hope at all.
Look, I've seen a lot of Galena games, and I've seen them end all in the same way.
And this is a completely different Galena team also.
I've seen a lot of Galena games this year that have ended in the same way. The only one I can say where I was shocked was the Girard game.
Well, Girard's a good team.
Yeah. Okay, that's not true. Another game I can say I was shocked in with Galena is Riverton.
Galena won that one.
Riverton by a lot. They pretty much held Jack Perry.
I would say if Jack Perry, performed like he has in the second half, then we would be cruising our way to another victory. Because he had so many.
They would be a pretty easy team to beat. And I honestly think without Jack Perry's big first half, Columbus is on top.
Yeah. Clearly a little bit of a underestimation on Jack Perry, but they picked it up in the second half, and they've limited him pretty well.
It's been hard to scout him because he isn't the main guy on the floor up until this year.
Yeah, that is true.
It's always been somebody else. Back to a 5-point game. Columbus going to need a turnover, and they will apply full court pressure with 2:45. Need a turnover here and a good bucket. If you can get a turnover off the inbound, which they won't, and they will escape it across for Turner. Ethan Midget into the ball game. Counted, and he's fouled for Quentin Cox again.
The full court press.
8 the Titans up there.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Fouls on Columbus, number 2. That's Ethan Midget. That's his first.
Wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Coach Risa calls that
To
one
the
off.
line for the Bulldogs will be number 34, Quentin Cox.
And they got that one on Ethan Midget, and Coach Meyer tells his players to take a sigh of relief as he believes that's going to do it. But I don't know. Cox not good from the foul stripe tonight.
Yeah, no.
I think we're lucky it's not Jack Perry getting those and ones.
Yeah.
Midget inside elevates, shot no good. Rebound stolen away by Thatcher Botkin. And they got a charge. I don't know about that.
Fouls on Galena, number 4. That's Thatcher Botkin. That's his first. Team first.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. That was more of a travel than a charge call.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. That definitely looks a lot more like a travel.
Regardless, it would have been back to Columbus anyway.
True.
So there's
still that one will go on the foul sheet. The travel would not have.
Tanner fakes the three. Will back it out for Midget in the corner for Woodcock. Inside for Youngblood, and his pass stolen away. Good turnover.
Oh, very athletic play by Strub.
Yeah. And they're going to get a foul, and Perry will go to the line. Nope, never mind. See, I always assume that we're in the bonus, but we're not.
Not yet.
That's his first.
That is Tanner's first foul.
Team's third. So they still can foul a couple times without sending them to the line.
Right.
Which is good.
And they get it way in the backcourt for Botkin. I would apply full court pressure on the little fella.
Well, last time that happened, it did not work well.
Yeah, you're good. Good point. Botkin drives inside, and they're going to get another foul.
Fouls on Columbus, number 13, Carter Woodcock.
That's Woodcock's second.
That's his second, team fourth.
Now we're getting to the point with how much time's left that they are going to
It is crunch
have
time.
to worry about fouling and really getting that ball back and not letting them score at all.
Lane Turner will inbound it and stack the defense. And nearly threw it away, but Jack Perry's vertical keeps it in check. And if I'm Galena, I'm running clock.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do.
And they're going to get the 5th foul on Jace Midget.
Fouls on Columbus, number 1, that's Jace Midget.
And Perry will go to the line.
That's his second, team fifth. Checking in for the Bulldogs.
And knowing how Jack Perry's in the game,
it'll be a 9-point game after Perry's at the line.
Yeah, more than likely.
Good shot, man. Nothing but net. He didn't even hesitate. He doesn't care.
Checking in for the Bulldogs.
He just knows it's going to go in no matter what.
Quentin Cox.
I'm telling you, without Jack Perry, this Galena team is down in this game. And Perry makes both. Now a 9-point game. If you can get 3 threes and turnovers, you're tied up.
They're going to have to.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of choices. General drive in. Open. Oh, pass swatted out of there by Turner. Good block. It'll remain with the Titans with 1:23 to go. Can't blame Columbus for trying. They made a heck of a run at it.
True.
Down by 16, and Woodcock will spot a 3 and drain it.
Woodcock for 3!
Good cock. Gives a little bit of a sign of life.
Turnover.
A little bit of hope still.
And Woodcock quickly will foul Zane Turner. Good thing it's not Jack Perry.
Number 13,
They need to worry about, they need to foul Cox.
They do.
What,
I don't even know anymore.
he ran out of space.
He's 0 for, well, he
made a couple.
He's 2 for like
probably 10.
Yeah. And Turner, well, he's 1 of 4 or 2 of 4. And he will try to extend it back to 8. And he does. A couple good free throws from Galena. Make it an 8-point game. And minute 07. Quick shots. You're going to need them. Midget will drive in instead and travel. Yeah, that does it. A minute to go. You're down by 8.
Checking in for Galena's number 5, Zane Adams.
At this point, I
Like
mean,
you said.
Galena's been running the clock already in the 4th quarter, so they're going to do the same thing. You're just going to have to foul. More free throws will be made, and yeah.
You can't blame Columbus for trying, like we said. They were down by 16 at a point and cut it to as low as 2 in the 4th quarter.
That's his 4th.
They never failed to make it a good game, though. They've been a fun team to watch.
And
they haven't been the most successful, but
they'll have the opportunity to play all these teams twice. Who knows? Maybe that by the time Sub-State comes around, their one big game where they get the comeback out on top. Well,
yeah,
I don't know.
Galena.
You can hope. I was hoping more like Girard. I bet Girard's the one that's going to be in that championship.
Probably.
Either with Riverton, Baxter, maybe Galena.
There's multiple rounds in the Sub-State, though. You could play Galena first round, and then.
True. This Sub-State will be very interesting because there's a lot of teams that could upset each other. So I don't think you can count anybody out.
Yeah, definitely not.
Because it's been one of those years on the girls and boys side where any team can beat any team on any given night. And Turner makes both and stretches it up to 10. He's got to throw it up. Youngblood ahead for Tanner. Shot no good. And Youngblood can't get the foul call, and it'll go back to Galena.
Yeah. And that'll wrap a bow on this one.
Out of all the ticky-tack fouls they've called tonight,
number 5,
that's not one of them. And all Galena will have to do is inbound it and wait for somebody to foul him. Surprised they're letting Perry inbound. Get it across for Turner. And nearly had his pocket picked. And they're going to get a foul on Tanner as he was trying to get the steal. That's a hustle foul by Jet.
Columbus, number 11, Jet Tanner. That's his second.
I think Tanner kind of put his shoulder into Turner, hit him in the face.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll hinder his free throws a little bit.
We'll find out.
They're going to check on him, make sure he's not bleeding or anything.
Yeah. Knowing Coach Meyer, he's going to say, tough it up.
Yep. And
There's 35 seconds. If you're not bleeding out, you're staying in, bud. You don't have much of an option. Obviously not. So this game will look a little farther apart than what it actually was.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm hoping this shot clock rule gets implemented. It sucks. I mean, we've said it multiple times this season because it's how a lot of our games have ended. Sucks that a lot of these games end in fouls and free throws.
Woodcock for 2. Timeout on the floor.
Carter Woodcock drains the bucket with 25 seconds, and we'll cut it back to 10.
It'll be a full timeout.
We'll keep it here because we're getting ready to come up on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let's check on that Frontenac game. That was a little interesting.
That was interesting. I was closer than this one was.
Frontenac led 20. Well, not necessarily. We'll see. We'll refresh the page and we'll find out.
Yeah, it was 28-6.
28 to 26.
26.
At the half. Frontenac led over Colgan. It is 50. Wow. Like I said, Colgan's bus must have had an accident or somebody's got food poisoning because Frontenac leads Colgan 54 to 47. Like I said, I was thinking that we'd have a pretty good victory over Frontenac next week, or Friday, I'm sorry. I don't think so anymore.
Seems like it'll be another tough matchup.
I'm about to say, I think it'll be a game pretty similar to this.
Yeah. I don't know if Frontenac has as big of a standout player as Jack Perry, though, so we're not going to have to worry about really isolating that one guy.
Well, that's what we've been reiterating all game, is that if Jack Perry's not here, Coach Meyer better hope that he doesn't get sick during sub-state.
Yeah.
So Galena will advance to 6-3 on the year. Columbus drops to 4-6 unofficially because Galena had 2 ties on max preps, and that's not how that works. We'll get it across for Perry and fouled with 22.4.
Columbus number 1, Jace Midget. That's his third.
That'll be Jace's third, but yeah, like we said, this game will be a little closer in reality than it is on paper, and some people disagree with that being an actual statement you can think about, but the only reason why Galena's up this much is because of free throws, because Columbus got down by about 8 late.
Checking in for the Bulldogs will be number 34, Quentin Cox. Checking in for the Titans will be number 13, Carter Woodcock.
See a very rare miss from Jack Perry from the free throw line.
Yeah,
I think he knows it's kind of over now, though.
He's human. 63 to 52, an 11-point lead. Midget shot no good, but the putback by Youngblood is in. 9-point game, and Perry will get it in, swatted away by Youngblood. What? What are they yelling about?
I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know why we're yelling. He just swatted it away.
I think they inbounded the ball to Perry, and he threw it back to the ref. So I think it should have been Columbus ball, technically.
Ball tipped out of bounds by Youngblood. It'll stay with Galena. And Galena going to probably just try to pass it and hold it.
Zane Adams.
So it will be a 9-point deficit. I doubt Coach Meyer would try to get greedy and make it double digits. Yeah, they're going to inbound it in the backcourt. You can take 6 seconds to get it across.
Yeah.
Why would don't foul?
That's honestly silly from Jace Midget.
Yeah, Columbus will poke it away.
He gained nothing from that.
Yeah.
Except extending his pain.
0.2 seconds. That'll do it.
Perry just threw the ball to Jace right there.
Clock's not running. Shoot it.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah. Hey, shoot it, and if the clock's not running, just go for it. They're not on the court.
just keep catching it and keep shooting.
Yeah.
54. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight.
We're up by 4, then start the clock.
If you would, if you see Travis
63-54. Columbus drops this one by 9 to the Bulldogs.
Again, thanks for joining us here in Columbus, so be careful on your way home.
But most of that is due to the result of Jack Perry being alive. So
Yeah.
can't blame Columbus for trying really tonight. They were down by 16, came back and cut it to 2. All they needed was a bucket to tie it, and they just couldn't cross that hill. But like we said, can't blame Galena for trying, or Columbus for trying.
Made it interesting. Made it a fun game to watch.
They made all their games pretty interesting this year, except for
100%.
like the Girard game. But hopefully Columbus will play a little better in the first half. That's really what they got to work on. They have a good first quarter. They have a pretty good second half. That second quarter always drains them.
Yeah.
And it's so unfortunate. But we'll take a break and we'll come back and get you the final stats from this one. We are back here on the Optic Communications post-game show in 2 minutes.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
Welcome back here on the Optic Communications post-game show here on Columbus Sports Live. Optic's roots run deep, just like their 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Learn more about everything Optic has to offer. Visit opticcommunications.com. We're joined by Walter Risa here tonight, and before we can give you the stats, unofficially I had Carter Woodcock and Jace Midget tied with 14 on the Columbus side, and leading scorer of everybody tonight was Jack Perry, and I didn't get everything. I missed some free throws in there. Unofficially, I had Zane Turner for 9, Quentin Cox for 4, Brant Stroop for 6, and Zane Adams for 4. So I missed probably about 10 points or so in there. But if you add those 10 points, we totaled it up. They would have had 33 points on the night without Jack Perry.
Yeah, and you can't allow one person to be. And our big thing is where we got in trouble. We didn't box out. Had a couple didn't box out, and Cole swipes and gets himself in foul trouble. He should know better. He can't come down like that. But again, if we box out, we don't even in that situation. And you keep him on the floor that second quarter into the first and all second. I think we go in, and it was an even game. That's where they made their difference.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, and I said this earlier. I said I feel like we have a pretty good first quarter. We start out, pretty hot, and recently our second halves have been where we've shown a lot of improvement, but second quarter is still getting the best of us, it seems.
Yep, all but down at Baxter when we actually came down on the 17-5, ended up being 17-16 and a half. But we're not good enough to have any place take any place off yet. We are going to have to play from the time that ball's thrown up for a jump ball clear to the final buzzer. And it's a process. It's all year long, and hopefully within about a month from now they'll understand that. The boys are kind of hurting in there right now because they realize they let one slip away that they could have had, but they'll come together. We'll be fine.
Yeah, and I felt like, especially in that second half, you guys did a pretty good job limiting Perry. I mean, he had 19 in the first half, and then you guys limited him really to only – you didn't limit him to any outer perimeter shots. He had nothing from 3, and he had 10 points in the second half total.
And he got, 4 or 6 of those in that fourth quarter off free throws. Just late jump. We actually threw, because we were in foul trouble, threw a different defense. We had 1 minute for a timeout to go through with about 3 minutes to go in the first half, and went to a defense. And I had told Coach Saprita about it before, and he's like, I told him a few weeks ago, and he's like, I wondered when you were going to bring it out. I just didn't want to do it right before half because I think that's kind of one reason Galena stayed in the halftime so long, to try to counter that defense. Mm-hmm. And that's why it came out the second half. We ran a little different defense to start with, just to make Galena think what we're into. And that's probably what we're going to have to start doing. We're going to mix things up, try to make it harder on the other teams.
Yeah, and I felt like recently we've been down going in the third quarter, and we've come back. And I was kind of a little negative tonight on the air. When Galena got up in a double-digit lead, I pretty much said that's going to do it. But because I've seen a lot of Galena basketball under Coach Meyer, and once they get up in double digits, it's hard for you to come back. But you guys cut it within 2.
Yeah, we got within 2, and and 4 a couple other times. So we were right there. Just need that one bounce. And usually in a season, if you don't get bounces early, you'll get bounces later, and that's kind of what I'm hoping is going to happen to these guys. And Carter Woodcock tonight, shooting. He missed a few, but he kept shooting. When he came over, I said, "Hey, you just keep shooting. That's what you're out there for." And he can do it. And if we get him and get Drake going and Jace, slashing to the basket and Cole inside, we could be a very formidable opponent for anybody. But it's a process. Everything to him is new, and every game is a different experience. As long as they take something from it, we'll be okay.
Yep. And lastly tonight, kind of an upset, I think, around the area. I was watching the Colgan and Frontenac game, so as you prepare to do your homework, final score will end up being a double-digit Frontenac win. Very young squad, and they're coming off of a couple losses in their tournament. I was saying on the air how I felt like we'd have a pretty good win up at Frontenac, but now I'm starting to think that's going to be another tight game.
Well, I think we take care of ourselves, and chips will fall where they may. And I was hoping that win against Neodesha at the bucket would fire us up somewhere. And tonight, officials and Galena's coach, when I said this is only our second home game, they turned around like, what? Yeah. They said nice scheduling, so. And then I said, well, next week we'll get Riverton and, Colgan at home. And they're like, hey, it's okay. They can only put 5 people out there at a time, and we're going to compete.
Yep, absolutely. Well, been pretty impressed with this team so far. Gave Galena a really close game, and you get another opportunity to play them in the season. And we're not at the halfway point yet, so still plenty of time to improve.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, that's Walter Risa, head coach of the Titan boys here on the Optic Communications postgame show. We kind of went over the stat list. Of course, we had Jack Perry unofficially for 29 points. He probably dropped 30 plus. I just didn't get it on the stat sheet because, to be honest, towards the end of that game, I was done with the free throws. I really wasn't interested in counting them. But Jack Perry ends at all-time leading scorer tonight for everybody. And, you know, it's crazy that one guy controlled the outcome of this game.
Yeah, 100%.
By a significant figure. Columbus puts up 54 points. We said we'd have 23, and I missed about 10 on the stat sheet, so that makes it 33. It's still a 20-point win for the Titans.
And some of those points that you missed might have been Perry's. We don't even know. So.
Yeah, well, he probably dropped 30 plus, and I just didn't count it. And you got to think, without him here, some of the shots Columbus missed probably could have fell in. And so, like Coach Reese said, the chips will fall where they may, and, you know, they tried to throw a few junk defenses at them, but it worked. It really did work. I mean, you look at the second half, Perry had 10, and the 19 points he had in the first 13 points, really. Well, okay, bye.
Yeah, I guess we're just time to go home, everybody.
Never mind then. I'll pack up, I guess.
They're shutting the lights off on us, folks.
I literally watched Dan Grundy go over there and shut them off. Maybe
Poor janitor up here is all sad, too.
He's like, what's going on, guys?
Just trying to clean up, and the lights are off.
I guess that's our cue to leave.
Yeah, no kidding.
Appreciate everybody joining in. We will be in Frontenac on Friday night, so join us then, as we should have a really good girls game, as the girls escaped with a 30-point win, I think, tonight. And the boys should have another close matchup. Hopefully they can make a good second quarter. Might be able to come out with that win. Thanks, everybody, so much for watching, and we will see you back here Friday night. Until then, have a great evening.
Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by